Grab your coffee, grab your tea, roll your dice with some glee, because it's time for D&D! Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Dungeons and Dragons, where a bunch of us nerdy college and post-college students play some Dungeons and Dragons. I'm your host, Noel, and with me is our fantastic Dungeon Master. Although he is no Matt Mercer, he does tell one a hell of a story.
I think triomancy should be a form of magic for the wizard subclass. Magical divination through cheese.
What the?
But that's a topic for another day.
What's triomancy? Hold on. What's triomancy?
It's
That sounds like a Diary of a Wimpy Kid plotline.
Basically, you want it to be like the Goat Sisters from Kipo.
No,
Tell divination through cheese.
through the stench of cheese.
Over the okay, because they just put their hooves in cheese and start divinating.
Or the type of mold. Okay. I mean, if The Witcher 3's got it, we can of course incorporate it.
Don't mention that to me, you've now traumatized me from that level again.
But we have biomancy here, which is one thing we should add.
It is arguably superior to biomancy, I'll say that.
Alright then. Last session, you all escaped from the concrete dungeon, D4, as you basically wandered about, I would say. Killing things, encountering things, picking up items. Of the items that you picked up was some fleece, bat fur, coal, a nice looking sci-fi gun which you had to relinquish at the end, a nice belt of giant strength with a twist, some nice boots of elven kind, a small piece of straight metal, forked twig for some divination, and yeah, you wandered about the dungeon until you wandered into something that wasn't supposed to be there, and you were told to evacuate the dungeon as you heard gunfire, screams, and you were told everything's fine. As you rode up the elevator of the dungeon, you got a nice blaring celebration message saying you've leveled up. You then relinquished your items that you couldn't hide too well and made your way back to the cafeteria. That evening, you all slept again, found some lovely KFC in the cafeteria. Columbine fried chicken. And then you returned to your rooms. The morning after you woke up, Brick felt somebody else in his bed after a horrifying night of sleep paralysis. He awoke to find himself shorter, stouter, and staring himself in the face as another Brick in front of him protested, saying, "Why is there somebody else in his bed?" Everybody else struggled to even realize that there was more than one Brick, as this was always the case. This other Brick states. And then, before things could even get started, the door opened up, and instead of the military uniforms and security guards or the scientists stepping in, there's a loud commotion outside, and your group of friends from the cafeteria have come to fetch you. They say you started the breakout now. Who is this? Rogthar, the barbarian, and his friend. The other barbarians, there seem to be 3 in this group, along with one other cleric and the other spellcasters, says, "Well, good morning, everyone. Sorry to wake you up so abruptly, but it's now or never. Grab your stuff, grab your clothes, and it's time to make a run for it. We've gotten this block mostly under lockdown, but we're not here to stay. We have to make it to the next cell block, to the next complex.
All right, let's go.
As they step outside, there's an explosion. The two barbarians fare the best, but the one caught in it the most and killed in the blast.
Okay, hold on. The dogs are barking.
All right. Was one of the clerics. Tells. She lays in the arms of the barbarian as she passes away, telling him to go on. Explosion seems to have been caused by possibly the Burning Man over there, down the hall to the left of the hall. They say A12 is waiting. Sanchez is waiting down the hall there, to the left. Go see if you can help him get out of here. They'll check the hole up ahead. You see them mostly dressed in their orange uniform garb, but they have managed to acquire a few batons and what riot gear they could get. Like the barbarian's got a helmet for sure, and the two of them have police batons with them as they're trying to take the hallways and clear them out. The alarm is now blaring all throughout the complex, alerting everyone to the fact that your escape attempt has begun. Not your escape attempt, but everybody's escape attempt.
So, the Great Escape.
Yes.
Okay, now, which way?
All right, I start running after these guys. Or we start running after these guys and asking, "You got any weapons for us?"
Go see what you can get from that burning guy over there. If you don't have anything, go help Sanchez down by the eastern door.
Which way is the eastern door?
It's down the hall and to the left.
Not the way they are running.
No, the plan involves us splitting up.
Okay, I wasn't here for that. All right.
This is not the Scooby-Doo gang. That sounds like a bad idea.
I start running. What do I find here?
Roll investigation on the charred, burning corpse.
Investigation.
It's probably still burning.
$18.
You find a police baton laying underneath the corpse. The riot gear itself is on fire.
Yeah, no, I don't care about the riot gear.
Possibly because it doesn't fit anymore. Most of the person is is on fire, but it's definitely the police baton underneath them that's usable still.
All right. So that will be like a wooden mace or
that would be a mace, yes.
mace.
Down the hallway to the right, you can see more commotion. As the alarm says, evacuate block L.
L block.
Yes, you're currently in L block.
Alright, so I'm assuming this way.
Yes.
Okay. Start running towards that.
Come across a commotion further down in the hallway. A locked door on your left, and then further commotion on the left. You see a couple of the faces you've seen at the cafeteria, and two of them are dead on the ground in front of their doorway.
No.
But they are with well, there are other guards similar to the one that was on fire. Another one on fire in the left side of the room. Yeah, on the room on the left, and two more dead in the hallway. You see their riot gear has been stripped and their batons have been taken, and Sanchez is working on the lock by the door.
Sanchez, alright.
You knew him as A12, but he did introduce himself.
Awesome. Alright, I run up. Sanchez, what you need?
He says, the store here is locked up tight, and it's where we'll need to go if we want to get anywhere out of here. There's possibly a key card in the offices further down south here. The doctor's offices. It's like a desk office. Search through that place, or maybe if you can find one of the good doctors, they'll have a key card on them. It'll allow us to get through here without any hassle. Otherwise, it'll take me more time than we have.
What is the door made out of?
It is a solid metal door.
Yeah, not breaking through that.
No, it seems to be quite an industrial military industrial door
Alright,
used
so
in this underground complex.
are the offices behind this door then?
No, he says our way out is behind here. It leads us to the next complex, complex B. It's
Alright.
where they store most of their other SCPs, the creatures and the sort. But what we're looking for is where they store the objects, the safely contained objects.
Ah. Okay, so how do we get through this door?
Key card. Can you go and find one?
Let's go.
Otherwise, I'm breaking the panel here, trying to see if I can do something
I
with it.
check these two corpses for a keycard.
Roll investigation.
17.
Rolling, you see that the bodies themselves have been stripped of their main supporting riot gear and helmets. Their basic clothes pockets don't indicate they have much on them. One person does have a cell phone stashed in his pocket.
I take the cell phone.
Alright. It's an SCP standard issue touchscreen cell phone.
What? Touch screen in this era? Nice.
It's rudimentary at best, and it's got the lovely
Aren't they the
SCP logo on it.
70's? Aren't they
Yes.
the 70's?
Everyone
Technology was
knows that the power of technology derives from alien SCPs.
Dun, dun, dun. Okay, let's go find a key card. Which way is the offices again?
Down the hall and to the left, you should see a door. Maybe follow UA. Who's following all of you?
Is this a door here?
That is a door to your left, yes.
What's it made out of?
It's another metal door, but this one has an opening button on the left. It looks the same as one of your
I press the button.
doors. The door opens.
Before we go any further, anyone need an arcane focus? I've got an extra.
Nope.
Sweet.
Alright. Nothing in here. Let's go.
Yes, just a couple of empty, stacked beds in a room that's mostly dusty. You come across a door that's been partially sealed shut, but it looks to have been broken along the while closing. You
Has
can
it
see
been
on the other
broken
side.
from this side or the other side?
The mechanics seem to have been broken.
Ah.
The guard lying here probably indicates somebody's been killed in the skirmish while the door got stuck on their one hand.
I checked this guard
Guard
for key card and weapons.
Same as before, you don't see any keycard on him, but there is another police baton, and this guard is wearing a full set of riot gear.
Alright,
That include the helmet and the chest guard.
I take the helmet and I put it on the 17-year-old.
That's you.
Yue.
Yue has a helmet now.
Alright,
Yes.
both bricks use our strength to try and pry open the door.
Alright. Roll strength check.
Do I get advantage?
Nope, you're sharing the strength of the other brick.
Oh, that's
That
fun.
one.
You both pull at the door, and then the door, sort of like you hear a crunch as the hand holding the door has gotten uncrushed as you pry the door open, but the door now seems stuck, and you'll need to all squeeze through to just make it through.
I grab the hand and stuff it into my pocket for later use.
It's not severed. It's not a severed hand.
Okay, shit.
It's the guard's hand.
Yes.
Anyone have a knife?
Nope. And I try to squeeze through.
All right. Make me an acrobatics check.
Oh boy, okay. Acrobatics +4. Wait, no, that is dexterity, yes, okay. $15.
15. You succeed, and you and the other brick manage to push yourself through without much of a hassle.
Alright.
Next up, you see up ahead of you, down the end of the hallway, is Dr. Bertley and Dr. Dennenberg, with a set of security guards protecting them as they're trying to open the door at the long end of the hallway. The security guard points you out in the distance, but Dr. Bertley and Dennenberg is just trying to focus on opening the doorway.
Alright, I start running and going into a frenzy rage.
Alright, we can all roll initiative.
What determines the initiative again? Dexterity.
Yes.
Do you roll for the clone brick, or does he just take my initiative?
You act after his turn.
Ah.
Fine. Gods, do not favor me.
Oh shoot, wait, I'm going first.
I mean, you rolled higher than I did. Wait, no, you did. Yes, you did. You rolled higher than I did.
Yeah. Surprisingly. Because usually the dice hate me.
Oh great Gygax, what have I done to anger you so?
Wait, so are they at the end of the hall or in the room? They're in the
Yeah.
room, right?
End of the
They're
hole.
at the end of the hall if you scroll to the right.
We can get.
Get to the right.
All the way to the right, yes. Oh, you can't see them from there.
So that's another why I'm like, what? Where?
Come through the door.
Oh, there. Okay. Amazing.
Door not pried open.
No, door not pried open.
Well, I'm in
So we
now,
still have
so
to squeeze through.
Yeah, you guys still have to squeeze through.
damn it.
With the strength check or.
Acrobatics.
Yeah, acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Or I can just misty step.
Where is it?
Oh, you can do that, yeah.
Oh, that's also Dex.
Isn't that a
What do
waste
you
of a
wanna do?
spell slot?
It is. Wait, I don't have to expend a spell slot because I did take a long rest.
Okay, I'm trying to squeeze through.
Aha!
Does an 11 do anything?
And 11's enough to squeeze through.
Yay! Scraps is small enough anyway, so. Cool.
So, first on the list. Yes,
Proficiency
Dr.
bonus plus
Denenberg.
3.
Sorry, I
It
don't want to
is.
interrupt. The thing's giving me a 0 on the turn order, but I rolled a.
Yeah, you have to put it in yourself.
Oh shit! Okay.
There it is.
Not everything is automized.
I'm going to be moving to Foundry starting this month maybe. It's like Roll20 but more intuitive, and I can just click a button and roll everybody's initiative
Alright, cool.
for them.
Hectic.
It's viewed for us.
Yeah, Foundry is I buy it once off, and then I can
That's
give you
nice.
I can give you guys access to the things I create.
Ooh, that's so nice.
Yeah, but it's more pricey than a subscription to Roll20, but I've been paying the subscription for quite a while. This is not an ad for Foundry, this is just what I've found to be the best solution.
This
You
video.
found Foundry to be the best.
No, but I still think the new Tailspire is definitely the best.
Oh yeah, no, I am definitely going that route.
Alright, so Frida, on your turn you squeeze through and move as far as you can. Alright. The task force splits off and they let 3 of their members move closer to all of you, trying to block the hallway. Emma, it's your turn.
See step through.
Roll me a athletics check. No,
What?
no,
It's a misty
acrobatics. Oh,
It's a
you
mis-
missed it.
Yeah, because I have the Fey touched, so I can use it
Once per long.
once
Okay.
per long rest without expending a spell slot.
Alright,
Yeah.
moving
What's
yourself
30
through.
feet?
30. Each block is 5 feet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There. Time to be support.
Alright then. Is that your turn?
Yay. Yeah, that's my turn.
On the other side, you see Dr. Bertley swipe his card and the door opens and he steps on through. He says, "Come on, quick! This whole block is going into lockdown. It'll be filled with gas before you know it." Brick, it's your turn.
How far? How big is are the tiles?
5 blocks.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yeah, I'll use my action to make it to these 3 guys.
In front of you. Alright then. You both have armed yourselves with maces.
Yep.
Alright.
I'm still raging, right?
Yes, you are still raging.
Alright, cool. Let me just see here. Alright, that's my turn.
Alright, Dr. Bees.
Mages and damage plus 2.
Can I cast Evil?
Cast what?
Evil. Fireball. But bees.
Fireball. Alright, yes, you can.
How do I do that?
You say where you want to cast it?
Just here.
Centered on them.
Yeah.
Alright. First time fireball popping off. Okay, so everybody in that area must make a dexterity save. And you get to roll the damage.
Yeah, what's that?
It's 8d6.
I love that it's 8.
So the 2 bricks just have to roll 1 dex save.
4.
Okay, and
I assume 0 advantage, so just 8d6 plus 0, correct?
no, yeah, it's 8d6. Just roll them, and that's the damage. What's your ooh, okay, some good rolls. What's your spell save DC?
Let me check. Where would that?
That'd be on the first part of the character sheet on the right. It says spell save DC.
Ability save DC, is that it?
Yes.
It's 14.
Alright, so one in the middle failed. So did the 2 bricks, and everybody else succeeded, so they take half. As a ball of yellow fire gets launched, it transforms into bees upon exploding, stinging everyone for 21 points of poison damage.
Jeez, dude.
See the guy in the very middle got hit the worst. 2 guys on the side fared a little bit better. But still, everybody's swatting bees. Dr. Denenberg yells out, "Leave them be. They've leveled up. We'll fetch them after the gas amnesticizes them. This escape attempt will not go unnoticed." And he steps through the doorway. It seems to be an elevator that he's stepping into. That's Dr. Denenberg. Frida, it's your turn.
Okay, so each block is 5 steps, right?
Yes.
Okay. What is my speed? That is not very far. Okay. I can't go very far, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'm too far away, so that's...
You can move. Use your action to move the dash.
Oh yeah, I can dash. Wait, what does that do again?
Extra 30 feet movement speed.
Yeah, you can use your movement speed again.
Okay, go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, cool. I'm now closer.
Okay. Task Force Villain's turn. As you see the maces that they have, the batons they have, same as yours, Brick. They twist the handle, and then out pops an end that shines brightly on it, and you hear the static of electricity. And each of them will try and whack one of the bricks. 2 will whack you over here, and 1 will whack you over there.
Mm-hmm. I don't know which one is which.
So
That
first
hits.
one, second one,
Oh!
critically misses,
That
and
hits.
the last one hits. So both bricks got hit, as they each do 2 and 5 top brick, bottom brick. One takes 2, the other one takes 5.
Bludgeoning or electrical damage?
It seems to be bludgeoning damage, as what you feel next is your entire body stiffen, and you get stunned for 1
So
round.
that's -5 and 5 divided by 2. That will be how much damage? 3 or 2?
No. You take separate damage.
Yeah, I know, but both of them are raging.
Oh, that'll be rounded up 3.
3. Alright.
Both of you are stunned, as these are stun batons. The one that failed, of course, broke his baton when he tried to whack you, and the baton itself exploded, stunning him. Emma, it's your turn.
Oh, so they already luckily so can't see beyond this point, right?
Yes, they're stepping into the elevator, the last task force members, as Dr. Bertley is quickly pressing the elevator button over and over again, and the doors aren't closing.
Thank goodness. Okay, let me think. So how fast is? Yeah, I won't make it. Is it really that far? Damn, son.
Long
This is
hallways.
It's a very, very long hallway. Alright. Let me just like sprint then. Sprint. Wow. There. Oh wait. Yeah.
Standing next to a door that says supply closet for prep or storage closet.
Is it open?
The door is not open, but it is a sealed locked door. No, it's not locked that you know of. I would say it's got a large handle on it, allowing you to open it up.
May I open it?
Yes. You pull on the handle, and you feel these large locks unsealing behind the door. Clink, clink, clink. And it shifts over, and you feel the weight of the door open up. This was obviously meant to secure something in here.
Can I see? Is that weapons?
It's a storage room.
What is it?
Crates. Inside the room you see a large set of crates stored around the room. Of varying sizes, but they come in standard issue military camo colors. And each of them is labeled SCP on it.
CP. What's ACP again?
The facility we're in.
Ah. I see. Could be armor, could be weapons.
Dr. Bertley yells out, "You're doing the Foundation a service. Keep them from getting to us." Is it jamming the buttons and the elevator door starts to close. You hear the last things Dr. Bertley yells out before the door closes. "Don't worry. We'll see you all next week." And the elevator door shuts closed.
To do something.
Brick, it's now your turn. You are stunned 1 round. So that's your turn. The stun is taken off. Dr. Bees, It's now your turn.
Yeah. Can I can I misty step over to that elevator using bees?
Misty Step will take you 60 feet.
So basically, you want to Candyman this shit.
Candyman?
You've never seen Candyman?
I've heard of it.
Well, if it is for how far can I walk and then misty step?
You can walk 30 feet and then Misty Step an additional 60 feet behind those soldiers.
Can I do that and then activate Aura of Bees as a bonus action?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Misty Step is an action. Alright. Aura of Bees activates.
I have a question. The clone, does he also have the same abilities as I do?
He resembles you exactly down to your toes.
Okay.
You're really, really weird. Oh.
So, everybody in there, Dr. Bees appears Houdini style behind the guards and releases bees from himself, swarming the area. You can roll the 2d6 damage.
Yep.
Say
Are you friendly firing me again?
swarm of bees. Knows no friends.
For Dr. Bees.
So what do I need to do for save?
It's a constitution save.
Con
I'm gonna
save.
point out I haven't forgotten the wall incident, brick number 2.
Wait, what wall incident?
The last time you threw me into a wall and I lost 8 points of health.
I do not recall this incident.
Clearly they hit you a bit too hard in the head with the batons.
But it's a constitution saving throw, right?
Yes.
Alright. Plus 5.
End of last session, when you woke up,
Oh yeah, I punched you into the wall.
you had that.
10.
So one of them failed and the other two... Okay, well, this one dies as a swarm of bees swarm around him, covering the man entirely. You just hear screams before he flops to the ground and dies. These two take half of that, rounded up, so 5 points of damage. The bees are also stinging them erratically.
How much damage?
It's 9 points of damage.
Poison.
Poison damage, yes. These guards seem ill-prepared for the swarm of bees. Frida, it's now your turn.
Dr. Bees, I have a question. Do you still have the web from our last battle?
Assuming that's not one of the things that Aaron took, I should still have it, yeah.
Yes, you do.
Is there any way you can throw it to me?
Can I have some of my bees carry the web to her?
You can possibly just give it to her next turn.
Cool.
I think your bees
Alright.
will get entangled in the webs.
What do you do for your turn, Frida?
Okay, so do I have the web now?
No, you don't have the web now.
Damn it. Okay, wait. There's nothing I can do then, because I don't have a weapon or anything. Okay, I'm just gonna...
Punch stuff.
Yeah, essentially. Okay, wait, I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
What if you try and do the haka so hard it cracks the floor and causes an earthquake?
I don't have enough strength for that.
Yeah, she ain't no barbarian, neither is she a monk.
No.
Cool. Though.
Um,
Frick.
I'm gonna get stung by bees, right? If I walk into the circle.
Yep.
2 bricks flaring angrily their nostrils at all the bees as they're raging in the swarm.
You can toss you a magic wand and you try and hit people with it. I don't know if it'll work.
No, I can't like make things out of nothing.
I have one. on me.
I just take scraps and like throw him at the top enemy dude. So
Alright.
long.
Scraps can move, and he is unaffected by the bees.
Hell yeah.
Scraps,
Um,
I choose you.
Hell yeah. My
Who's
favorite Pokemon.
takedown?
I don't know what else
I
like
mean, your
Frida
character,
can do.
your character does kind of look like Ash Ketchum.
He does. Okay, I'm just gonna say that's the end of Frida's turn, and then it's Scrap's turn to attack.
Yes.
Where is this page?
Oh, they went
Okay,
back.
Scraps attacks the guy as viciously as she can.
He does his force blast, right?
I don't know, it's called Force Empowered Rend,
Rend.
whatever.
It's a machine's attack.
Yes.
Alright.
But can I... Okay, wait, so... Do I add my dexterity for just to see if I hit him or not?
It's your spell attack modifier to hit.
Spell attack... Where is this? Okay, wait. Spell... Hey, that's 5, okay. So this is just to see if I hit, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yes, and I needed it, hey?
Yes,
15?
you do. You do hit.
Epic! Where's this thing? It died. One D8. Seven points of damage.
7 points of damage. Your proficiency went up, remember?
Oh, okay,
That's
then
already-
it's
5.
8.
Yeah, 8 points of damage.
Good job, Scraps. You're the
Yes.
best.
Scraps did bite him pretty hard. Next, it's Task Force Villain as they're trying to flee from the bees. The one will be attacking Scraps and the other one will be attacking Dr. Bees as they swing their electric maces around. First one at Scraps. 12. Does not hit. Second one at
Nope.
Dr. Bees. Does hit. Oh yeah, you got an AC of 5. Striking Dr. Bees. For 6 points of damage. You are stunned. For the round.
That mean again?
It means you skip your next turn. The bees now float throughout the air in a calmly manner. Just swirling around in a clockwise position, stinging nobody for 1 round.
Haha, they're gonna catch these hands.
Emma, it's your turn. Emma,
Yeah. Oh, can't you hear me? Oops.
I can hear now.
Okay. Let's see. Oh. That's why. I should probably start trying to get through to the elevator, right?
The elevator is closed. Its doors have closed.
I can try and open it again, right?
Possibly.
Oh wait, do you need a key card to do that, right?
You are quite a distance away. It looks like it needs a key card, yes.
Do you think there'll be a key card? Oh, in the storage room. Where's the
Alright.
office though?
There is a door behind you
This one.
over here. Yes.
Yeah. There's a gap in it.
The door is slightly open.
Alright, let me go and check the door. Okay. So I'm now in the office.
Yes, inside you see that it is a set of desks and chairs, a painting on the wall, and some bookshelves at the back. This seems to be an office.
Can I spot any immediate key cards lying on top of the desk?
No, it seems there's a half-drunk cup of mug of coffee, and leftovers in the dustbin from a takeout meal. And from what you can see, the painting on the wall looks like a piece of art.
What the painting look behind it?
You do flip the painting, and behind it you see a dial for a safe.
Ha ha ha.
That's gonna be hard to open.
Alright. Brick, it's your turn again. Now that you've shaken off the feeling of a taser mace having struck you.
Alright, I attack the guy over there.
They can roll to hit.
That is
Simultaneously, the other brick also swings to hit the other guy. Roll one attack.
Brick,
plus
I have a
7,
suggestion for your name.
plus 3, that's plus 10 to a hit. 27 to hit.
Both bricks
Brilliant.
strike. Roll a d6 plus your strength.
Plus my rage, dude.
That's plus 9.
No, that's plus 10.
Oh, yeah, rage went up.
Yeah, rage went up. That's 15 bludgeoning damage.
As both bricks leap through the air. No, as they swing their maces, they strike the kneecaps of both their opponents. And simultaneously you hear two cracks, and the guards fall to the ground as the bees swarm all over them. And that's the end of combat.
Damn, dude.
Wow, I only get to attack once and I kill them. Really? Well, they did take a lot of damage. I only got to hit once. I've got 3 attacks. Oh,
Yes.
well.
Plus, there are 2 of you, even.
Yep.
The real Brick, and no, I'm the real Brick.
May I have your attention, please? Will a real big,
The real Slim
What?
Shady.
yeah, what is my character's last name again?
Isn't it Thompson or something?
Samson,
Oh, it's
yeah.
Samson. There we go.
Will a real brick says,
Right there.
please stand up. We're gonna have a
Let's be
problem
honest,
here.
guys. I've been thinking about this. I think with the one with the health bar is the fake one.
Both of us
Both
have
health
health bars.
No, you should name the one just the normal, the real Brick, and the other one should be no, I'm the real Brick.
The one brick
That's
says,
correct,
"Don't worry."
yeah.
It's like I got a better idea. When we get out, we go to a tattoo place, and I get a 1 tattooed on me, and you get a 2 tattooed on you, and then we'll know who's the real brick. Me.
No, how's about we just go to a tattoo and decide on something that is not with numbers or something like that. You know, for example, like a circle and a circle within a circle.
A very brick number 2 attitude to have. Brick number 2.
Well, anyway, while you're deciding what
You keep
to
your
do
mouth
to get,
shut. Your bees attacked us as well.
Brick, can I lend your baton thingy?
Yeah, here, I give my baton to her and I pick up the electric baton.
While that's happening, can I use my...
Also, now everyone follow me, because I heard Emma found something in here.
Wait, before you do that, can I dress up in a guard's uniform because I've got actor?
All right.
But I don't think there's anyone inside.
Okay, so I am now dressed as a guard. Fuck yeah.
Doesn't it take
Yes.
about 10 minutes to get changed?
It takes about 2 minutes to don and doff armor, so 4 or 5 minutes.
Emma, where did you find the things again?
But look through the desks just in case.
All right.
Where are the desks?
In the room.
The next room.
The next room.
Oh, whoops! I thought it was that one.
What did you find in the crates?
I have
They
not
haven't-
looked through the crates.
I'm gonna
Okay,
go
well,
look
let's
through the
look
crates.
through the crates.
I'll look too. I've got investigation. Can I?
All right,
try-
Emma.
I try. Can I
you
try and fudge the combo? I'm
Uh,
listening very carefully.
you can, but you see, roll an investigation check first.
Investigation. Say, fudge. No. Why do I have to be so stupid? I'm not that stupid. 13.
You see scribbled very lightly next to the lock is 2 letters, a 7 and a 6.
This is a lost good copy of Fallout 76. We have to take it with us.
There's no good copy of Fallout 76. Although I've never played it before. But I did hear that the people crashed the servers very quickly.
Right.
Everybody just dropped nukes at the same time and then boom, server down.
So you could stock up on nukes.
I try to fiddle with like the 7 and 6 numbers.
So very slowly you first spin it to 7. You do hear a slight click. And then turn it in the opposite direction over to a 6. But nothing happens. Everybody on
Maybe
the other
the
side.
6 is supposed to be upside down, like a 9.
Maybe.
An eye roll investigation?
I spin it back to 7 and try 9.
You're in the other room. Alright, so
So we need to like investigate these crates.
Yeah. Do I see a crowbar anywhere? Or
Investigation.
no,
these
the
are
crate.
military crates, not wooden crates.
Yes,
Alright,
they seem to
so-
be locked with latches, sealing the top lid over the bottom one. Each
Alright,
one has a tag over it, and the latches have got stickers taped over them saying warning SCP
Alright.
related.
I open this crate.
Flipping open the crate that says SCP-1117. On the inside you see it's a bucket of KFC.
What?
The hell?
I'm
It's-
gonna
it's-
mention this one.
It seems the moment you flip open the crate, the steam coming off of the chicken itself wafts into your nose and it smells divine.
I take the KFC bucket out, close the lid, and open the lid again.
The crate is empty. However, the KFC bucket feels very sticky. Your
Ew.
hand starts to burn. As you notice, the chicken wings themselves are reaching out, and there are teeth inside of them.
Ah, fuck, it's a
Right.
mimic.
It's a mimic.
No.
Roll initiative.
Ah.
Damn it.
The KFC chicken mimic.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wait, no,
Uh,
that's
Do we roll initiatives?
Yes.
Hectic.
I assume I'm out in the corridor still and not part of this.
Yeah. Alright, so everybody adding their initiative. What's the mimics? Plus 1. 14.
Ow.
So which brick has the mimic attached to?
This one.
Why did it delete my thing?
Okay. Dr. Bees, you rolled again.
So when I roll it, what am I rolling?
Initiative.
That's -5, D20, right?
Yes.
But why are you rolling? You're not in the room.
I don't know.
There's still the same commotion.
Oh, I guess so.
I got a -4.
How?
So you're at 1. His dexterity is -5.
Damn, dude.
I put everything into intelligence, charisma, and constitution so I don't die.
Okay, so first up, it is the 2 bricks, the one attached to the mimic and the one that isn't.
Who's
Sorry,
the
what?
real brick now, huh?
It's your turn, Brick.
Alright, which brick goes first?
You both do.
Alright.
What do you do?
Both of them are going to attack the mimic. Are we still enraged?
No, not anymore.
Okay, just gonna do normal attacks against it. That is +7 plus proficiency, that is 10. So both bricks attack 21 to hit. And they attack twice, so I'm going to 21 and 26 to hit.
Both hit.
D6 +7 4. That is 11 bludgeoning damage for the one, and another 11 bludgeoning damage for the other. And also, it is a electrical baton, so it is stunned.
You're smacking. Did you activate it?
No, I did not activate it.
So you're bludgeoning the mimic.
Yeah,
Its
okay.
soft KFC appearance is now being horribly crumpled as you feel that this thing is almost a gelatin rather than a bucket of chicken wings as you smack it out of shape. The KFC mimic swings its pseudopods swings it at the grappled one, the one it's stuck to.
Alright.
These chicken nuggets are whacking him in the face. It's got advantage to hit.
Now you mean chicken pieces?
17 to hit.
17 hits.
Oh, sorry, 23. Okay. 1d8 plus 3. 4 points of damage. Yeah, that's its. It doesn't have a multi-attack, so it did 4 points of damage to the brick at the bottom.
Okay.
Emma, it's your turn.
Oh, with the thing again.
All right, back at the safe, you tried the number upside down.
Yeah.
9 doesn't work, but you notice that a dial goes all the way from 1 to 60.
What?
That's the safe dial. It goes from 1 to 60, and you turn it to one direction until it clicks, and you turn it in the opposite direction until it clicks.
Can I then, like, just keep turning until I hear the click again?
Yes.
Okay.
Very carefully. Roll me a sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand. Oh, goodness.
No, it seems you've gone the full revolution, but you can't hear any click. You'll have to start over from the beginning again. Frida, it's
Is
your
it
turn.
maybe like a thing like 7 plus 6 is 13, then plus 7 is 20, then plus 6 is 26, then plus 7 is it kind of like that? Until 60.
Maybe. I don't know.
I'll try that next round. My dog wants to go out, so just keep that in mind for next round, please.
All right, Frida.
Okay, so I still have the baton thingy you gave me just now.
Yes.
I move closer. Wait, 1. If it's diagonally, does that still count as 10? No, 5 steps.
Yes.
Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3. I am there. Okay. So I take the baton thingy. Can I? Okay, so if I've walked, is that an action?
No, that's just movement. Movement.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna attack him, and then as a bonus, can I use yeah. Yeah, and then as a bonus action, can I cast magic weapon on the baton thingy?
Before you hit it.
Yeah.
Yes, you can. So it's now a
Okay.
+1 magic police baton.
Okay, cool. I do that, and then let's see if my dice does the thing. Oh, 8.
Oh
That's-
yeah, you didn't have much in strength.
No.
Oh, but you use your intelligence to hit. You
Oh wait,
are an artificer.
it's strength. Where is strength? Oh wait, that's +0.
Your
Then it's
intelligence.
strength. Wait, intelligence.
Yeah, the battlesmith has battle ready. You gain proficiency with martial weapons when you attack with a magic weapon, which you've just enchanted.
Oh,
You can use
okay.
your intelligence modifier instead of your strength or dexterity modifier for the attack and damage rolls.
Hectic. Well, that still just makes it a 10. So
Alright, no, that does not hit.
damn it.
It's now Scrappy's turn.
Scraps to the rescue. You can have a snack. Have some KFC. Attack it. Go. That was a D20 plus. I think 5. Yeah.
It's your spell attack modifier.
Hectic 23.
That hits.
Hell yeah. Scraps,
4.
you're the best.
Force empowered rend. Slashes through the mimic.
With 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage.
Oh wait, that's 10. Sorry.
Okay. The mimic itself has now formed a full mouth with jagged, sharp teeth. Dr. Bees, it's your turn. Fully unaware of what's happening in the other room.
Am I like dressed in the guard outfit now?
Yes, it seems to fit neatly and nicely.
And I've got the shock mace thingy.
Yes, the stun baton.
Is it like a baton, or is it like the thin stick, or will this probably smack someone over because if you hit them with it?
It's the second one. It'll probably smack someone over if you hit them with it.
What armor class is this, just so I know?
It is.
I assume light armor, right?
No, this is medium armor.
How badly will that mess up my spells if I try?
All your spell attacks will have disadvantage. If you're wearing armor you're not proficient with.
Right.
Putting your AC at 14 plus your dexterity modifier to a maximum of 2.
Sorry, what's it 14?
So your AC goes up to 9 because it's 14 minus 5,
Right.
up to 9.
Can I? So I obviously don't know anything's going on in this fucking door place.
You hear a commotion, but then again the blaring sound of the alarm also is alerting you.
Can I actually wander to the elevator and see if this nearby elevator and see if I can get it open?
Yes, you can dash to it.
Okay, so what now? What am I rolling?
So you see that the large metal doors of the elevator are closed. No indication of which floor it's going to, but on the left-hand side is a keycard swiper with a key pin as well.
Wait, a key pin, or they keep it hidden?
No, a key card swipe and a key pin for combination.
Did I see a key card on any of these guards?
No. Seems it's the doctors that carried around the key cards.
Fuck. Is there like a comm interface?
No. Oh, wait. There is a large button next to the elevator. Next to the key pin.
Yeah. Can I press it and see what happens?
Yes. You press the button, and you hear a loud beep, and then the sound of static radio on the other end, and a bit of silence.
Dr. Berkeley, this is Trooper Jenkins. Local escapees have been dealt with, but I need access to the elevator to rendezvous with you.
Roll deception.
What would that be? Let me just... Got actor. I don't know if that gives me bonus on deception. Let me just check. It says I've got an advantage on charisma, and then it gives me deception next to it in brackets. If trying to into another person.
You got advantage on deception.
+3 deception. How do I do the advantage?
You roll twice.
Oh,
The
The highest
D20
number.
twice. Pick the highest one.
yeah.
It is
17.
14 plus 3 is 17. The voice on the other side says, well, I would open up, but the lockdown's already in effect. You'll just have to stay in a corner and hope that the gas doesn't completely amnesticize you. But, however, it's good that you survived. Just stay there until we come fetch you. Don't worry, by this time next week, there'll be more security measures in place for D-class personnel such as yourself. And,
Aren't there any gas masks anywhere?
and,
Hello? Doctor, whatever your name is. Aren't there any masks or something?
You don't hear this happening, remember? You're in the other room.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops. I thought
Ah.
the intercom goes like everywhere.
No, that's just the sound of the blaring alarm
Oh, okay, never mind.
indicating a lockdown of cell block L. Dr. Bertley's voice on the other end of the radio just says, hang tight and we'll retrieve you once the amnestic gas passes over cell block L.
Can I try to bullshit him? Can I roll a separate charisma thing? Or perception or whatever?
Yeah. You can try. What do you say?
I say, sir, something's not right with these escapees. There's bees all over the place, and I found a strange totem on the I'm going to list off my own SCP number. I'm going to say, I think this might be the cause of the rioting down here. If we get it up to your level so it can be analyzed and stabilized, I think it might cause everything to calm down.
Duly noted, D-class personnel. We'll definitely take a look at SCP-821-A21 the moment we retrieve him. We'll take note of this importance. Do stay safe, and remember to breathe in deeply and calmly when the amnestic gas passes over.
That does not seem like a good idea.
I just want to double check this is Dr. Berkeley, right?
Yes, you hear his
I'm
voice.
going to lean in and I'm going to try I'm not even going to try to pretend anymore. I'm just going to lean in. I'm going to roll intimidation. I'm going to be like, listen here, you little cunts. When I find you, I'm going to tear your heart out through your asshole. I'm going to be like that.
A21. It's good to hear from you again. I see you've already improved with your spellcasting abilities. We look forward to testing with you next week. Now, don't go and escape on us, because we'll have to go and find you.
No, seriously, Dr. Berkeley, your death will be especially painful.
And then the radio cuts out. Brick, isn't it? It's your turn.
Is this thing still alive?
It is still alive, and the one brick looks a lot worse for wear than the other one.
Time to beat the meat again.
Please don't say that.
26
You hit.
and 20.
That also hits.
$11 damage, 8 bludgeoning damage.
11 and 8 bludgeoning damage. It's about 19 in total.
Yeah.
Bucket of KFC looks like it's still struggling as it's extremely adhesive.
Oh my word, how is it
skin.
not dead?
It's not dead because you're beating it with sticks. It bites the one brick again, this time with the mouth that formed. For 15 to hit.
That is my AC.
Yes.
Wait, hold on, let me just make sure of that. Yes, it is my AC.
So that is 7 points of piercing. And as it's nibbling on his shoulder, you can see it melting away at part of his clothes. So that is another... So that's 9 points of damage in total.
Alright.
Graybeard, bloody hell, I've never been eaten by food before. Quick, it's your
Whoa.
turn to take this one. And he tries to stick the mimic onto you. Take it off of me.
What are you giving to me? Put it back in the damn crate!
Well, you're the one that was hungry. Well, I suppose I was also hungry. But,
Just put it back in!
Emma, it's your turn. Back at the safe again with Emma.
Yeah. So, 7, then 13, then 20, then 20.
So 7 works again. and rolling it back. You roll another sleight of hand for me.
Another sleight of hand.
It's going to be a sleight of hand until you get it right.
Ooh.
Seem to struggle with this lock as number 6 eludes you.
No, you can't. Like, I am good at math.
You don't know if it's 16 or
No,
26
no,
or
it's
60.
20. No, it's 26. Then it's 33. Then it's 39. Then it's 46. Then it's 52.
Where are
Then
you
it's
getting these numbers
59.
from, dude?
Then
Just
it's
plussing 7 on
60.
each time.
Oh,
No, not
I was
7
like,
each
what?
time. It's 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6.
Well, going back and forth, over and over again, you don't hear any more clicks and the safe does not open. So you frustratedly yell at it, "Let me in! Let me in!" It's your turn. Frida.
Okay. I try and hit the bucket of KFC again with my magic baton.
Alright.
That's intelligence. Yeah. Okay, so that's
Yes.
4. Damn it!
Seems Frida
Why?
struggling to hit the KFC bucket. It's now
The dice
gluing
is against me.
the 2 bricks together.
Oh, my soul. Horrendous. Scraps. You get another treat. Go attack. $14?
A 14 does hit.
Yay! Scraps, you're the best. I love you. Okay, what's your attack name again? Okay. 8 plus, oopsie. Is it 3? Yeah. 9
9.
points of damage.
Scraps bites the mimic and tears the whole thing apart, and its illusion falls off. It doesn't look like a KFC bucket, but more of a creature that just looks like it had a KFC bucket texture wrapped over it, as its insides tear off and spill onto the ground, and its adhesion drops to the floor
Let's
as
go,
it dies.
Scraps. Let's go.
Scraps'
Let's
eyes glow
go,
up red as
Scraps.
you have
Let's
been
go.
terminated.
Oh, finally.
Okay,
I
now
pat
that's over.
Scraps on his head.
Alright.
Well done.
I read the SCP number on this box.
It does say SCP-1117. In fine print written underneath it, it says, requested KFC mimic for Dr. B's. Place in next D testing area.
Did
So all of this could have been avoided if you only...
did we eat
Closer.
mimic?
Yeah, I
You're
think
not
so.
sure.
Maybe.
I read a sticker on this. On the other one.
I'm gonna go help Emma.
It's got a
See,
list
what you
list
found.
of text underneath it, but the last line says, transported from site 2324. Grow your own Gygaxian Minotaur. 72-hour instruction period of growth.
Gygaxian Minotaur.
Yes.
That sounds awesome.
I open it.
You open the pod, and there's a warning light that flashes on it as you flip it open, and you see inside of the crate, it's not a Minotaur, but a Minitor.
Minotaur.
As this small miniature creature that looks like a bull that walks upright steps out of the crate itself as the smoke from its containment crate seeps out onto the floor. It reaches inside of the crate and picks out a shin bone It's just your height, Brick. Well,
Oh
the
my
horns
word.
are. It's shorter than you,
No.
and its bloodshot eyes look very, very, I would say, underdeveloped. It looks at you. It stares you straight in the eyes. What do you do?
Alright, listen here. You can go out and kill as many people as you want.
Bad advice.
Especially,
Straight off the bat.
especially those in armor and white lab coats.
Dr. Bays, you're in danger.
Roll persuasion.
Persuasion,
Yeah.
persuasion,
Do I see
persuasion.
Frida whispering that to me? Like,
No, this is out of game.
There's the Minotaur.
scary. Oh, Minotaur.
Minotaur.
Amazing.
That one.
The creature is just staring you straight in the eyes, and then its two eyes blink.
Oh, it's like a deer. It's dumb.
And then it takes its shin bone and it smacks you straight on the head.
Okay.
Never mind, it's a caveman.
I would have done that to Brick too if he'd said that to me.
It does very little damage actually. As its tiny arms can't actually hit pretty hard. It seems to be impressed with your stature, small one. Lead the way.
Alright, first we're gonna check these crates to see if there's any decent weaponry in here.
Alright.
Can I wander down the corridor while this is happening?
Can I
Yes.
get into this room where Emma is in?
Sure, just draw my attention. Yes, Emma is inside of an ordinary office-looking room, fiddling with a safe.
Oh my word, it's Squidward.
It is art.
Hell yeah. Why can't I get in there?
Okay,
there we
let's
go.
try again,
One at a time.
please.
Alright, you go 7, you hear a click. Now roll a sleight of hand check. As you're
13.
slowly rolling
Level
it.
13.
Huh?
7, 13, 20, 26, 33, 39, 46, 52, 59.
Sleight of hand.
No.
This is
I'm here in the
happening.
background
you.
just watching you cry.
Can I?
Your modifier is +1. It's not the modifier, it's your rolls. Emma, Frida, you can assist Emma.
Can I just roll with my hand dice because this freaking website is not.
Hey Emma, what you doing?
What you doing?
Struggling.
Alright, numbers. What numbers do we see again? 7 and
7 and
6.
6.
Can I help?
Yeah. Please.
What do I roll?
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. I should have proficiency, I think. And I do. D20. Okay, not much better, but 10. Does that do anything?
It was higher than what Frida rolled.
No, I am Frida. I'm the one that
It was-
rolled 10.
It's higher than what Emma rolled. I think. What'd she roll?
Okay, do I hear clicking while I'm like turning the thing?
You roll from 1 to 7, you hear the click, you roll it back to 6, and you immediately hear a click. And then you start rolling it forward in the opposite direction again, and roll me a sleight of hand check again.
I do that too.
Okay. You're just in the room, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm right here, but you don't see me.
Okay, roll the 7. I don't think that's good.
No, it
I
seems
think
you
this
go.
room is cursed.
You don't hear anything as you go along the way. Dr. Bees, you see a room with 2 desks, a lot of stacks of paper, and what looks like a sorted stack of files on the back set of desks over there. All of these files have got SCP numbers written on them, and a bookshelf in the back. So, the 2 bricks, you flip open the one container and it's filled with these large metal rods inside of them. Neatly stacked inside of the crate. Brick,
Yeah.
I said you opened up the first crate.
Alright. What does the sticker say first?
So it says SCP 171, 1171.
Mm-hmm.
Underneath it, it says multi-purpose tools used for
I want
Gygaxian
this.
I open it.
Gygaxian adventurers. So inside is neatly stacked set of metal sticks.
Metal sticks.
Yes.
I grab one of them.
You pick up one of them. What's the one weapon you like
Do
the
you,
most?
do you read it like out loud? What's on the box? Do you read it out loud?
No, I read it by myself.
The Minotaur is jumping with glee. Sticks! He picks up one and his stick transforms into a large axe. Well, it's actually just a hand axe, but in his arms it looks like a large battle axe.
Oh, yes, I'm taking all of them.
Picking up as many as the 2 bricks can carry. They still remain metal rods when you hold them.
Alright. I read this sticker.
Wait, okay. Inside there it says SCP-1412. Orange jumpsuits.
Yeah. Can I get to the 2 at the back?
Yeah.
Alright, I read this one.
The one brick climbs over the other box and he reads SCP-1111. It says here, cafeteria food packets. Just add water.
Next. This one in the corner.
The one in the corner says, requested cake from Foundation Cafeteria.
Okay. This one.
I'll get back to you.
Okay.
Dr. Bees, yes.
What about me?
You were looking through the desks.
Before I do that, can I sneak up on Frida and be like, "You're under arrest"?
Why would you do that? I
I'm
immediately
wearing-
hit you in the face when you do that. Do we have to roll for anything, or can that just happen?
You can slap him.
I bitch slap you as hard as I can.
Be like, "Ow! Do you want a hover chair or not, woman?"
Well, I'm not the one sneaking up on people, so
I'm being proactive.
you still owe me.
Yeah, by
So
the way,
anyway, we're kind of struggling with this lock thing. Do you want to try and get it open?
can I roll investigation on it? Also, by the way, Frida, Dr. Berkeley, and that other doctor are still alive.
Ugh, why?
Yeah, threatening them didn't help. They just ignored me. It was rude and unprofessional.
You can
I
roll
mean, it's not the
investigation on
first
the
time
safe.
they've used that method.
What's this, Aaron?
You can roll investigation on the safe.
Thank you. So that's +6 because I'm amazing. Hold on. Oh shit, so I think I accidentally rolled twice. The fuck?
Nat 1. All right.
No, come on. I accidentally clicked the thing twice. Let's go with the first one, shall we?
A coin flip.
No, just ignore the second one.
No, the second one was a technical error.
You notice that it is a dial combination lock. Specifically, the lock is the standard issue one for safes of this kind. You rotate it in the clockwise direction first until you hear a click, until you know. Well, if you know the combination, you won't have to hear a click. Then you roll it in the opposite direction, counterclockwise, until you hear a click, and then once again clockwise until you hear a final click. It seems to be the 3 combination lock.
How many numbers of combination have you gotten yet so far?
Well, it clicked when I went to 7 and then 6. But then, I don't know, something went wrong. I didn't hear anything else.
Have you tried 5?
Well, I only went once, so I don't know.
Wait, so I mean, if it's clicked twice, that must mean 7 and 6 are correct. Try Emma, try number 5. See if 5 works.
All right. Brick, you're flipping open the 2 containers.
I'm reading the 2 containers.
You see old storage for completed tests needs to be moved.
Alright, and the other one?
It's the same. The 2 chests seem to contain objects that have been already used for completed tests.
Alright, I open them.
So inside here is an assortment of scrap items, and the items themselves seem to be things like discarded bent tools or broken machinery that seem to have been crushed in various ways. All pieces of junk that are being stored and sorted for later.
Alright.
Brick, you have to tell Frida about this. Please.
Yeah, okay, and the other one was the same, right?
Yes.
Alright.
The last box in the corner says containment of items needed to be tested on SCP-821. This is
That number sounds very
SCP-8.
familiar.
These are SCP-820. It's written on these on this box.
I open it.
Opening it up, you find inside is a strange necklace. 2 sets of necklaces.
Alright.
And liquid in a bottle that's been corked up.
I take it all. Or
As well
we
as a
take it
set-
all.
As well as a set of gloves that are actually made of metal, so they're gauntlets.
Damn.
Alright. Putting on the gauntlet so it's easier to carry.
Alright then, which brick? One of the bricks.
The one with less health.
Alright. Minotaur.
Is there
not
only
too
one
jacked.
pair of gauntlets?
Only 1 pair of gauntlets.
Okay, each brick gets 1 gauntlet.
Splitting the gauntlet up, yes.
Yeah.
Don't split the gauntlet. Sounds like splitting the party, and we know how that goes.
If it's an item that I need to be attuned to it, I can attune to it later. Once I figure out what the hell it does.
Unless it's cursed again, and you're just cursing both of you this time.
Yeah, but I
No,
do.
Brick just really doesn't want... Oh, shit, what the hell is that?
Okay, I'm running towards the others.
Small man that looks like a cow walks into the room.
Hi, Brick. Who's your buddy?
I found him in one of the crates. He's on our side. We're getting out of here. Everybody catch and I throw. Give each. How many of the items of the rods did I get?
You got about 10 of them.
All right. I give everyone a rod.
All right. As they hold their rods, they transform into weapons that they saw earlier in the armory.
Can I get an AK-47?
No. Think fantasy weapon.
So just a knife then.
Yeah, your rod transforms into a nice steel dagger.
How many vials of liquid did I get?
One bottle.
Okay, mine's a massive sword because I like swords.
Yes. Oh, my dog's complaining. We'll take 10 minutes and then we'll be back.
Cool beans.
Safe.
Emma, can you roll me an investigation?
Investigation.
Yes.
What was the other item I found in that crate besides the gauntlet and the bottle?
You found 2 necklaces. Both-
Wow.
I think
It's
the
enough.
necklaces might be Yue's. Didn't she have like necklaces in the beginning?
Both necklaces look very different. One looks like a set of prayer beads, and the other one looks just like a it looks like a necklace with several grooves cut into it. All right, we'll come back to that.
I am having difficulty moving the one brick.
He's
Use that.
clipped through the wall. He
Yeah.
is
Okay, there we
in a
go.
better world now.
Alright. Let's
Alright,
take a 10-minute break.
All right then.
Alright.
What else would it mean? I know time and innocent construct, but we all like use the same system, right?
What's this?
No, Erin just said 10 minutes really does mean 10 minutes.
Erin, by the way, at some point in the future, if I get a set of weights, I like over several months of in-game time increase the stats if I'm on the weight set, or is that not what's on that?
There's other things that increases the stats. And yes, you can spend downtime improving skills and stats.
Sorry, I didn't hear that. My thing cut out.
So you can spend downtime improving skills and stats.
Okay, sweet. It's like even intelligence, charisma, and blah.
Yeah.
Sweet. Before the other guys get back, can I go through these files and that bookshelf at the back?
Yeah, we can go through that.
Yeah.
But it's most likely for the stream that we're waiting for.
What counts as downtime? Is that just when we're resting or like after a long rest?
No, it's more than a long rest. It's you're spending time, say a whole week in an area, you could focus single-mindedly on a task.
Right. Such as getting buff.
Every day is leg day. Say like the spells, they have to say the spell before it can like work.
But it's
Yeah,
like, it's like a few seconds.
I've never seen any Harry Potter character sit down for 10 minutes, cast one spell, and then it was like, okay, there we go. Now we can sleep safely at night. This bell here will ring when somebody enters the room, and then somebody just enters the room and it's like, oh, the spell went off. Crap, now I gotta go sit down and cast it again.
The president for
Okay, I know.
the president for trading the life force abilities is the stealing their stats.
Probably necromants or something.
I think
But it's
necromancy
true.
train line.
But surely there should be like a
There's Opus.
way you can.
The Opus does that. It gives you basically permanent pain until you sleep. And it steals your stats if it kills you.
Right, but can I be an Obelix and just like do that to NPCs, even if it costs me like all of my spell slots for one use of it?
No. You are a human and you learn stats constantly.
Is there a ritual to turn myself into a demonic entity lying around somewhere that I might find?
Talk to the warlocks.
Which warlocks? NPC warlocks or the player warlocks?
Any warlock can come across. There's no limitation as to what you can do when you meet a warlock. Or are a warlock.
But I thought wizards were the ones who could bullshit and max stuff. I thought it was the wizards who could bullshit their way through this stuff.
Any class. But it's not min-maxing you're talking about. You're talking about character growth. Talking about possibly making a bargain with entities that are stronger than yourself.
Is that a warlock thing, or can a wizard do it as well?
Anybody can multi-class into warlock. You have to find an entity. And I wanted to bring up multi-classing because you passed you're level 5 now, so that's recommended to multi-class after level 5, not before it.
That's the only thing is if you multi-class, you can't reach max level for like
A single class.
Yeah.
I allow like switching back, but there's no like switching back and forth. There's like, I made a mistake, it may go back. Alright, here's what your character has to do, kind of thing.
But I can't be like a level 20 wizard and a level 20 warlock, for example. that's that's not a thing you would do when you're mortal blasting. That would just be a pure lizard thing, right?
Possibly, yes. So it's all up to
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, that makes sense. But it's not, I'm not just, this isn't like a pipe dream. There are ways to do it if you just do it properly. Is that correct?
Yeah. Say what's correct in your yeah. There's ways for that.
I could be the immortal Lynch president of the United States, just like the one we've got now.
No, the lizards have got you beat. They've beaten you to it already. All the lizards of the United States.
Can I start a cult? Can we start a bee cult?
You're in the right time period for it.
The Church of Biology.
Yes, if you want to make the Church of Scientology, you can go ahead and start it.
Will you let me have a situation where I can throw hundreds of sycophants and break into suspicious things?
We'll see. Always go.
Really enjoying these sessions so far, by the way. Thanks again for letting me in.
Yeah. You can always get one more. Still waiting for. Haven't heard back from Louis. Oh, he can't mute himself. He's gonna have the music on.
How much
I
damage?
have been
Hello.
Hi.
My dog is so spoiled. Little bitch.
Is he old? Is she old?
Yeah, she is about 10 years old now.
Yeah, that's the same
Jack Russell does the same thing.
Okay, I'm back.
Alright then.
Alright. Everybody else
Okay
back?
then.
Alright.
Yeah, everybody else is back. Alright then. Emma once again did not roll high enough. She's struggling with the last number of this combination lock.
I roll again.
Yes, you can try again. It's only a
Again,
matter
again,
of time.
again.
No, why? Okay, I'm gonna try. What do we roll for? Oops.
Investigation.
What is investigation? Intelligence.
Is it sleight of hand?
You're listening for a click now.
Okay, I
Wait.
rolled 15.
Alright.
And I
So,
already got the first 2 clicks. Do I... is this for, like, the
Yeah.
whole thing over again?
it's 7, 6, 8. And then the safe opens.
Yay! Finally. Okay, what's inside?
So inside the safe is a set of documents. Inside of folders. All of them are marked SCPs with the different additions to them. The newest folder, which is thinner than the other folders, is on top, and it's SCP-821 5E.
Cool.
You know,
So that doesn't mean anything to me.
And at the back of the the safe, there's a spare
Oh.
key card.
Yay!
Have like burn these files just to mess with them.
Wait, no, don't burn them. Rather, can I keep the files, please? I want to read
They,
them.
you know, they'll just confiscate it.
No, we're
Yes.
escaping, dude. They're not gonna get anything.
All right, so you get the SCP files on
But I'm quite
SCP-821.
curious about this bookcase. Do you think there's like a secret doorway behind it?
Well, you roll investigation, Emma.
At 841.
Please, dice gods, no!
Ooh.
It's SCP-821, the file.
Okay,
No,
I go stand next to Emma. I'm like, Emma, what are you looking at? And I roll
Is this a
investigation
secret
as well.
Emma tries to pull on the bookcase to see if there's a hidden door, and the whole bookcase and all of its books fall down on top of Emma.
I investigate what Emma has just done.
What books are these?
These seem to be several fantasy fiction works written. Written works of fantasy and fiction. You got your Tolkien, your Lord of the Rings, your Dune
that's really
series.
This is an insult.
I'll just grab the fiction books as well, please. Just as many as I can carry.
You can carry about 2 with the folders that you're carrying as well, until you find a bag.
Anybody got a bag?
There's a small
Nope.
briefcase that's been. There's a briefcase underneath one of the desks that you spot. It seems to have been unpacked and never repacked before leaving.
I just shove all the books and documents I can get my hands on in there.
So just as much as I described, the 2
Yeah.
books you carry by hand, but all the documents fit in the briefcase.
Is there a light coming from the briefcase?
No,
Oh.
Aww.
that's
Fucking amazing if it was, though.
that was a different SCP.
And these books don't have anything interesting about them. They're not like weird. They're just normal books.
No, you see, there's an open document on the back table. One of those files with like SCP and then 3 dashes next to it.
Now look at that.
The briefcase file says description box. It says description. It's a rock in the box on my desk. Probably causes you to procrastinate. I'll classify it later. Memetic or something. And there is in fact a box on the desk.
Will the rock... Can I open it and see if the rock will fit into the briefcase?
Sadly, no. But you can carry around the rock.
No, please don't. Leave it.
But that could be so useful to use against enemies. Just
No, but now you're gonna be procrastinating every single time you try and attack someone.
do that anyway.
You can put the rock in your pocket. You all have pockets, remember?
And the desk, the first desk, is there anything on top of that to read?
No, just stationary inside of the desk.
So no more SCP files or no more books, no nothing.
Yeah, the Minotaur picks up one of the books and says, "For the bathroom later." And he carries it with him.
A distinguished gentleman.
I just
Wow.
had
The
to-
alarm. All right.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're all fiddling around in the office, and the alarm blares, and then it stops. Administering amnestics gas
Oh
in
shit.
5 minutes.
Time to leave!
Okay, guys, let's skedaddle.
Let's go.
Alright.
Okay, let's go.
There's- UA hasn't been able to fit through the door, so she's, guys, help.
Fuck. What if we all charge the door at once and see if we can break it down?
Wait, is the door just heavy? Is that the only reason it can't
Alright,
open?
Brick, you go and try to open the elevator door. I'll go and try to help the girl.
Okay, no, I'm coming with you.
All right, Brick.
Okay, we try and pull the thing open.
The Minotaur agrees. Right, Brick, I will go.
Speaking of elevators, who's got the key card?
Nobody.
Doesn't Emma have it?
Wait, we actually have a key card?
Oh,
Yeah.
we found-
No.
Okay, then
Oh.
everybody goes back to the back this way.
What, the original elevator? The one with a what's his face?
Yeah, with the
Sanchez.
backup.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright, we
come
need to
with
make
us.
a athletics check to get through, right?
Not the first time, not the second time.
Okay.
You spent time dismantling the door
Good old UA. You can always rely on her.
with magic.
It's a kind of magic.
Alright.
You see that there are now more bodies when you return. They sent a task force, says Sanchez. Brimhilda over there held them off, but sadly she lost her life. I hope the time it took you to find that key card was worth it.
Yeah, we got the key
Wait, where
card.
is everyone?
It's only the
Armor
one.
lying around.
It's only the one wizard and Sanchez left.
Is there extra armor lying around?
There is extra armor lying around.
I'll quickly grab one.
It
I'll
takes
put
2
on the
minutes.
elevator. I know, that's why I'll put it on the elevator. Okay, I give the keycard over to Sanchez.
All right.
I also
Says,
hand Sanchez and the wizard a one of the weapons I picked up.
Brock, I don't think we're in the right place. Where are we?
You went the wrong way, Frida.
No, but why did I still see Brock there? I'm like, where is everyone?
Yeah, you and Brock went the wrong way.
Okay,
Oh.
never mind, I'm back.
Okay.
Yeah, finally. It expects a biomancer to take this much time when an evocationist.
We don't have time for your shit right
Listen,
now.
I got
Open the door.
confused. The sword I'm holding is so shiny.
Swiping
I
the key
Got
card. Oh,
confused.
What are the things? What are the weapons I picked up? The sticks.
they are take your shape sticks. So basically, they take the shape of a weapon when you want it, but only once.
Sweet. Sticks.
They're,
Okay, so I gave. How many are we?
You gave me one.
I gave everybody one. That's 3. That's 5. Okay, so I have 5 left. And what's the damage on? Or it's the damage on whatever weapon it chooses, right?
Yes.
All right.
What kind of damage does a longsword do again?
A longsword does a D8 damage.
Cool.
As you swipe open the door and the locked door opens up onto the other side, you can run down a hallway, and there you come across to another locked door. This one says Complex B on the walls as you're running down the hallway.
Complex B.
Top left, all of you.
Yep.
I see it.
So, as you arrive to the other side of the door, the other doorway, you hear the alarm state, cell block L has been anesthetized. Please give 10 minutes of saturation before entering.
No.
We got out just in the nick of time.
Won't this room also fill with gas?
You close the door behind you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, where did everyone go? Oh, well, you're all on the...
We're so small.
Okay, there you are. Yes, everybody has arrived at the next location.
Emma,
You
do
get-
you have any healing spells for brick and break?
Let me just. Yeah. I lost myself on the map. No. Okay.
Top left.
Yeah. It's hard. Yeah.
Okay, just hold on. Gotta open the door for the dog.
So let me. Like, how much health do you need?
I don't know, but like the one brick is just gonna die soon, so.
Okay.
Dr. Bees is perfectly fine, barely scratched.
Let me use prayer of healing. So prayer of healing, 2d8 plus spell casting ability, up to 6 creatures. So anyone who has. Okay, so it would be Dr. Bees and both bricks.
Can't you use like the 6 on 2 people?
6.
Because I think Dr. Bees is fine. I think Brick needs all the help he can get.
Yeah, it's prayer of
Both
healing. So
bricks.
I can heal up to 6 people.
Oh. Okay.
6 creatures, okay. So 2d8.
Sanchez and the wizard traveling with him. They
So
say
that's 13 points of health.
we should probably let you in on the plan. So last time when we tried to escape, we sort of did the same thing where we split up and tried to find a way out of here. But sadly, though, we couldn't make it far except for the group that went towards the elevator that we came in. They, of course, got killed for resisting, and the rest of us were drugged and sent back. But I was lucky enough to sneak my way into this place, and I found out. I found some files that I had to read quickly while they were searching for me, and that's where I learned that they were storing an item here that could actually help us escape. Reading through the case files and skimming through them, I don't know exactly how it works, but I do know it's here in Complex B. We just have to find it.
Didn't you guys pick up some files?
Yeah, I've got all of them right here.
Or we can read them later. They're probably going to send in a bunch of task force in 10 minutes, and they're going to search the entire facility for us. They can't find us.
Bring them on, and I hold 2 of their weapons and both turn into hand axes.
You're wielding 2 hand axes.
Yeah. We got healed for 13, right?
Yes.
Alright, cool. Both bricks.
Both bricks got 13 each.
Alright.
You look much healthier, brick number 2. Have you been eating your vegetables?
Don't
Good.
start with that shit now. Oh, by the way, I was meaning to thank you for earlier.
Oh, yeah, the bees.
The 13
I
points of health.
I've punched Dr. Bees in the face.
One brick or both bricks?
Both bricks punch you in the face. They're both acting together.
Yeah, so that is 7 damage.
Doubled.
Okay, yeah, 14.
They're both putting double the damage output, but they could both do only half as much as previously. Like when it comes to being tall. The Minotaur likes them. Strong and virile, this one is. much like me, and he flexes. It's a shame he has soft horns on top of his head that flap about in the wind, whereas mine stand firm against the wind.
This is called hair.
Oh, I thought he was talking about ears.
It's mini horns.
Ah.
Sanchez says, I can hear something on the other side.
I ready my axes.
It's now or never. And he swipes at the door, and the large door opens up, revealing on the other side you hear cackling. Come, my warlock brethren, chant! Chant!
Oh no, not these assholes.
This
So this is where all the warlocks end up. Chant, brethren!
Oh
Chant!
my word.
Oh wait, different set of assholes apparently.
Yes, get more of the salt from the box. And one walks over to the box in the corner of the room. Today there seems to be busy with no regulations. Come on, before they notice. And he starts pouring more salt in the circle. Yes, and you see one of the creatures in the room has a lab coat on. Yes, SCP 821A43. Continue as always. I'll be taking notes over here. This large creature floats with a lab coat hanging around what looks like a set of tentacles around its body, and it's got one large eye.
Okay.
Alright, which way is the exit?
So there seems to be a door on your left over here, and a larger door over there. He says over there, he's pointing to the door to the south of here. That's where they store the items. That's the storage location for the safe SCPs that can be used. Oh, look! They've brought us more bodies! Goody! And all the warlocks clap.
No. We're just
No.
passing through. We're not here to screw up your thing. We're not here to participate. We are just passing through.
Please let
Oh,
me
it's
roll
a-
persuasion to talk our way out.
You all of a sudden hear a large explosion shaking the facility. Not caused by any of you. That must have been the other group doing their shenanigans. And you hear an alarm blared over the radio. Main generator is damaged. Expect power outages periodically. All doctors and staff, please retreat to safe rooms.
Alright, so this is a storage area, right?
Yes.
Alright, I go to the storage area.
Oh, down there. Oh, look further down.
Wait,
The
what?
doctor approaches and looks at your orange jumpsuit and says, so where did you escape from?
Through that door, and I continue to open the door.
These large metal doors remain shut as they need a key card and an access pen to open up.
Oi, we need a key card over here. Doc, what's the pin?
Oh, no, I'm not allowed to let you escape. But I can let you participate, he says to the other warlocks. It seems we have some new volunteers.
I look at other brick and I nod to him.
He nods back.
Both
And
bricks stand on either side of the creature, grab a bunch of tentacles, and start pulling.
Alright. 14 damage. It just says, ow, 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 ow.
What's
That
the
hurt.
pin?
He makes 3 tentacle attacks, and we can start rolling initiative.
Oh boy.
First tentacle attack. is a 17 to hit on one of the bricks.
That hits.
Second one's a 23 to hit.
That hits.
And the last one is a 10, does not hit. So
Does
each
not.
brick takes a tentacle attack. So... Alright, so... Plus 4. So brick number 1 at the top takes 16 piercing damage. And is grappled. Yeah, because you're a huge or smaller creature.
Okay, where's the grapple icon? There we go.
The one at the bottom takes 12 points of damage. And let's roll initiative, everyone.
Is the bottom one also grappled?
Yes, both of you are grappled by...
Hey, my first nat 20.
The doctor's lab coat falls off as you
I'm
pulled on him, and
rolling
it
for that
reveals
thing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tentacles.
I'm a word.
One eye and 9 tentacles.
Okay, I have 1 level of exhaustion.
6. Oh, okay, I need to add everybody. Select everybody. Add turns. Drop that into one guy. Dr. Hengel's there. Scraps doesn't need a turn. And... Raunchy the Great. The Minotaur can also take turns. Yes, that's a big initiative. Everybody can now roll initiative. Oh, you already started.
Yeah, we already did.
Yep.
That's a 6 for the doctor. Good doctor.
Emma, you still need to type yours in, I think.
And then I never tap it in. There. Pathetic.
There we go.
UA. Oh, almost a nat 20. Gets a 10. Brick, you can roll your initiative.
I already did.
Okay, add it in.
I did.
Oh, okay, there's 2 of you. Okay, 1 of you now. Sanchez. The ranger.
Yo, we've never had so many people on our side before.
After the explosion, the lights in this large room seem to flicker periodically.
Where in the player's handbook is the exhaustion?
It's in the DM's handbook. First level of exhaustion is just disadvantage on ability checks.
Alright, cool.
Nothing else. Raunchy the Great is a wizard, so he's a straight roll. An 8. The Minotaur.
Alright, what does the creature look like without the lab coat?
I'll get a picture. 20.
Oh, the Minotaur! Oh, he looks cute! Is this some kind of beholder?
It's Dr. Hengel. How dare you, he says. See, he'll slap you again with one of his tentacles. Here's what he looks like. I'll have you
Oh,
know.
but he looks so cute there.
I'll have you know, my mother loves me very much.
Yeah, that's only a face a mother would love.
Of course.
Or maybe a Japanese person.
That's racist.
It's
that
not
doesn't make any
racist if
sense.
it's true.
I don't see the connection. Please explain.
Tentacle hentai.
Ooh, nat
Ah,
20 for the
Sorry,
cultist.
did not see that.
There you go, before the Minotaur. And into descending order. Frida, you actually go first.
Yeah, that's what I get for getting my first nat 20 in this whole game. Campaign, I mean. Okay. So, what to do? Hi, Mr. Bees. Okay, so the lights are flickering on and off, right? So,
They mostly stay on, but every now and then they flicker off. There seems to be generator problems.
okay, cool. So, what to do? What to do? I'm gonna. Can I? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna cast grease on. Wait, am I close enough to this guy? 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, that's within 60 feet. Okay, that's fine. Can you see where I'm clicking?
No. Click and hold.
Okay, there we go.
Alright.
I wanna cast grease on that guy.
You're casting grease on him. It's a 10-foot square, right?
Yeah.
Alright then.
I think he has to make a dex save.
The starting his turn
I
in the
think.
grease.
Yeah.
Dex save from the cultist. +1. Alright. I'm remembering. 4, he fails. He's knocked prone.
Haha.
Is that it? Oh, you send scraps.
Yeah, okay, so Scraps is gonna go attack the guy above him.
Your
this guy.
mace is your mace is still enchanted. It lasts for an hour, the enchantment.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, can I still move or do another action? Oh, wait. I have a bonus action feature thing, I think. Yeah, I get
Yes.
an extra attack at level 5. Okay, I move closer to this guy and attack him with my... Is it a mace? Or the baton thingy?
Yeah, it's a mace, but I did give you a stick, a shape stick that can change into
Oh, yeah.
any weapon you want.
But she has to re-enchant that one.
Yeah, I'm
Go.
just gonna use the... what I've got now. Okay.
Alright. You already used your action to cast the grease spell.
Yeah, but I get a bonus on
Action.
extra attack. I think. You can attack twice rather than once whenever you take the attack action on your turn.
Yes, but you took the spell casting
Oh,
action.
damn.
So when you attack, you hit twice. That's just it. But you have to
Oh,
hit
okay.
twice. Alright. You cast a spell instead. Alright,
Yeah.
now it's Scrap's turn.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so Scraps attacks this dude.
Yes.
Okay, that is... Scraps, old pal.
Roll to hit.
No! I don't think that
Oh,
hits.
No. Scraps
No.
jumps and headbutts the cultist as he falls back into the circle. And it's like, no, brother, don't disturb the lines! As he knocks over some of the salt. He explodes into a stream of blood that just
Ooh.
gets
Oh, no.
absorbed by all of the salt
Well
In
then,
the-
Scraps.
in the circle. Ah, blood sacrifices, of course, says the one cultist over here. Quickly, brethren, jump into the circle.
What?
He's not very convincing. The SCP cultists, the one gets up off the floor with his slippery grease and steps to the side and is like, "No, you get in. It's not our opportunity to become great, it's yours." We'll watch you do it first, and then we become warlocks next, right? That's how these things work. These men are wearing orange jump robes, like the jumpsuits, but with robes for hoodies on top of them. So they will do nothing on their turn, but it has been established that stepping inside of the circle will kill you. The Minotaur moves as far as he can move, and then will dash an extra few feet. Sanchez, over here, is a ranger. The one rod you gave him turned into a bow, and he casts a magic spell to pull an arrow through that bow, made of light, as he shoots it at the one cultist all the way on the other side of the room over here. And, no, it doesn't hit. He'll move forward for better aim. Dr. Bees, it's your turn.
Okay, cool. Aura of Bees as a bonus action, and then I want to cast 8 lesser bee swarms with summon animal.
Alright.
Question, you can't cast as an action and then also perform a melee action at the same time, right?
No.
Can you not like move away before you do this?
So, happy?
No,
No.
I'm still in the circle.
Happy.
A swarm of an aura of bees, and then you're summoning the bees.
Yeah. The bees, so they can be in people's eyes.
Bee's knees.
Like 8 of the things, but like swarms, yeah.
Alright. Where do you put the swarms?
Kind of like around me. So like here, all around me.
Alright. Weirdly enough, with the rule of D&D, your swarms will take damage from the bees, the bee aura.
Can I put them outside the bee aura?
Okay, so you just want to fill the area with 8 bee swarms. They act after you give them instructions.
Yeah. Going forward, can we say the bees won't kill each other with the aura?
I prefer to think not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
As in the aura will hurt the summons, or it won't hurt the summons?
The aura hurts everything inside of it.
But even if they're other bees, that seems a bit counterproductive.
Maybe it involves more training, wizard.
Will you let me fix that problem if I train hard enough and I'm a good boy?
Maybe. Giving your bee swarms immunity to poison sounds great. But for now, yes, there's a lot of bee swarms in the room. What instruction do you give them?
I tell all of them to go pick a fight with this guy.
Alright. And then at the end of your turn, they all take their turn. No, I don't need to add their turn. Yeah, so essentially, what does a swarm do? Swarm of insects. Swarm of insects? Yes, here it is. They bite. Okay, so they basically They're resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing. They can't be charmed, frightened, grappled, paralyzed, petrified, made prone, restrained, or stunned. They move 20 feet and can fly 20 feet. And they can occupy another creature's space. And they bite, so they all have +3 to hit. And they do 4d4 piercing damage. Which is quite a bit if they're all attacking one thing. 20 feet, so that one easily moves there.
Wait, how much damage do they do?
4d4.
Wow, okay.
The bees are swarming. The bees going around you on the other side, however, enter the circle and all drop to the ground dead.
Good.
Their little bee
morning.
husks steaming with whatever little liquid they could give for the ritual. But 2 of them are in range to attack the one warlock. You can front, okay. You can roll to do damage, so that's 8d4.
Cool. Just so that's... So how many do these... Why is it 8? Because like how...
It's roll to hit first, so it's a d20 +3 for each of them.
Right.
So 2 attacks from the 2 swarms.
Oh, right, the 2 swarms nearest to him.
Yeah, they're occupying his space, so they can actually attack him.
Okay, 2d20s, is that right?
Yeah, so
I'm sorry, plus 3 for...
the 19 hits, the 7 doesn't, so it's actually just 4d4 damage.
Okay, 4d4 for one per individual swarm, is that right?
Yes.
No, it's just for the one. Because
Yeah.
only one of them attacked.
Okay, and is there advantage there, or is it 0?
It's just straight 4d4 damage.
Yeah. Eesh, two nat ones.
8 points of damage done to him. She screams, "The lunatic has released bees into our sacred chamber! Burn him! Doctor, can I have permission to burn that SCP over there?" Holy shit, this guy's a 17th level spellcaster. I'll take it.
So why?
Warlock. Alright then. After your turn, it's Yue's turn. As she will stand next to Frida and cast haste upon Frida. So Frida, now your movement speed is doubled. You have +2 to your AC, up to 16. And you can attack. You have 2 actions. Yue gives you the thumbs up. Oh, she couldn't move close enough, so she couldn't twin the spell. But yes, she gave you haste. And then it's Emma's turn.
Wait, who did she give haste to?
To you, Frida.
Oh. I don't know what that does.
So I said it doubles your movement speed. So
Okay.
you move at 60 feet per round now.
Oh, hell yeah.
You have 2 actions. So you can make an attack action, which means you attack twice.
Mhm.
And then you can make another attack action after that.
Yay!
And then your AC also goes up by 2.
Hectic.
It's Emma's turn.
To avoid the bees, but go. Yeah. Let me just sprint. That's about the distance. Yeah,
About there, yes.
about there. I'm gonna go the long way around. Okay, that's my turn.
The end of your turn. The warlock makes his turn. Takes his turn. He fires. How much is it? What level is he? 17th level. Fires the cantrip Eldritch Blast from his fingertips. He hits. It's 4 beams of Eldritch Blast fire out from him. One at this cultist over here. One at this cultist over here. One at Frida and one at Dr. B's.
No.
The first one at the cultist hits. The second one at the other cultist also hits.
Oh, sorry.
Then Dr. B's gets hit. And also Frida, so he hits everybody.
Damn.
It's 4 beams strike, doing... it's 1d10 per beam, so... And his charisma's +4, so... 1d10. Oop. My macro on. 10 plus 4. So the first cultist gets struck. And then, as the beam strikes him, this emanation of force pulls him in the direction that the beam struck him. And he's flung into the circle and explodes and dies. The second beam. It's the next cultist. And he is also pulled in the direction that the beam struck him. And he's flung into the circle and dies. Dr. B's. You take...
Yeah.
Oh, wrong one. Not that much damage. Close enough. You take 14 points of damage. And you are pulled 10 feet forward, just inches away from the circle.
What
Oh,
happened
Lord, I'm gonna die.
to do the 14 damage?
It's force damage. It struck you, and then you were pulled in the direction that you were hit.
Shit.
You just minus 14 from your hit points. You already minus it. No, shit, that's actually how much health you have. Oh no. And Frida, you also take the wrong roll. You take 6 points of damage
Okay. Whew.
and are pulled 10 feet, almost on the edge of the circle, as the blood
So...
seeps into the circle itself. The salt lights up, and glows red. And there, in the flickering lights, he says, "I summon the strongest creature in this facility, and bind it to me." As you all of a sudden see appear in the smoke as it dissolves off of the salt, forms a creature. Send it to this layer. Boom. A statue stands there in the middle of the
Oh,
room.
my soul. Hey, friend, do you remember our intimate hug we had the other day?
Statue does not move, but my dog does want to let it go out.
No, did I summon that thing? Hello?
No, he went to let his dog out.
Okay. But this thing in the center, did they actually summon it?
Yeah, he summoned it just now.
Oh, shit.
Wait, how did we kill the other one or did we just leave it there?
We left, we ran.
Okay. Wait, didn't what's his face? Sanchez say there was like a super powerful weapon or something in one of the storage units that he was looking for in this room?
Yeah, I'm looking for all of our old gear.
Ah.
The warlock expresses his dismay as he's like, a statue? A statue is the strongest thing here. And he like walks up closer to it. It doesn't even do anything. And then the lights flicker.
Oh, shit.
In an instant you hear a crushing sound. Wait, I can first roll to hit to see if it hits. It hits. You hear this crushing sound as in between the lights flickering, you see the statue move so fast. Well, you don't see it move, but you just see it flip from one motion to another as it's hugging the warlock that summoned it, and you just hear crack and crumble.
Damn, and do you think I hugged that thing first?
Yep.
He takes
Wait, how did it not do anything to me? That doesn't make sense.
Plot armor.
143. He dies instantly, being crushed in between the statue as he falls limp, and his entire organs and blood just spray all over this area of the room.
Guys, do you know why he died? He died because of the power of friendship and love.
And crushing brute force.
Yeah, but that's like secondary importance.
All the cultists are dead. The initiative order is shrinking.
Yep.
Next, it's Ranchi the Great. He runs up to you and he says, we've been bothered too much. We need to get out of here before they come and catch us again, quickly. And he casts the spell Agonar's Scorcher. He shouts it aloud, the Agonar's Scorcher! Witness this, Dr. Bees, as he fires at the professor holding Brick. 3 beams. First one hits. Second one misses. And the fourth one hits as well. No, the third one hits as well.
Wait, what? Who's telling me to witness stuff? The tentacle monster.
No,
No.
the other wizard.
The other wizard. Who other wizard?
The one that keeps on,
Mocking you.
yeah.
Did his icon change or something? Is he this guy here?
Oh, he was one of the ones in the group.
This one.
Is it the same one that I lost the wizard fight to?
Let me check.
I could have sworn the icon was different. Or I might be dumb.
Yeah, I
It's
think
the
it's
same
the
one.
latter.
It's the same one.
Same. Okay, I'll make sure to kill him later.
Okay, but don't say it out loud.
No, I said that in the mid.
As the fire burns Dr. Henkel, he covers his one eye and says, ouch, that stings.
I kind of don't want him dead. He looks so cute.
Dr. Henkel says, well, the situation's slipped out of control. If you'll excuse me. Brick, it's your turn. Oh, the real Brick, it's your turn. I'm talking to the one of you.
Alright, well, since I'm grappled by him, I am going to attack. First, I go into a frenzy rage. And one brick is going to attack with 2 hand axes. The other brick is going to attack with a great axe.
All right, roll all
Aren't you
your
both
attacks.
still wearing like one gauntlet or something?
Yes.
Does that count as armor?
No.
Oh.
26 for the first attack.
That hits.
22 for the second attack. 16 for the third attack.
26, 22, 16. All of them hit.
Yes. Alright, so all 3 of one brick's attacks will be a d6. That's hand axes, right?
Yes.
Either 12, 13, and 15 bludgeoning damage. So that is 30.
The 2 hand axes are bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, 40 damage.
Don't you mean slashing?
Let me check.
It's an axe. It chops. It slashes.
Yeah, it's an axe. It also. Hold on.
And
axe. Slashing, yes, it does do slashing damage.
all right. So
Do I
That
need to
is-
roll separate damage for the other brick?
no, that's all right. The 2 damages, 4 damages go through. What was it? The 1d6, 1d6, 1d6.
Yeah,
All right.
the other brick is hitting him with a great axe. Or are you controlling the other brick?
You're controlling them both.
All right.
So 21 points of damage to both bricks.
What kind of damage?
Lightning damage.
Oh, 21. Okay.
40 damage straight to Dr. Henkel. As slashing at him releases the blood within his veins. Both bricks being within 5 feet of him, of course, realizes this is lightning blood. And they both get shocked for slashing Dr. Henkel.
How much
One brick.
damage? That's
21.
21. All right. Brick down.
1 brick down. Falls limp in the arms of Dr. Henkel. He says, "Oh, that's what you get for cutting me, you chop." How fucking rude. You can make your other attacks.
I did do all of my attacks.
For the 1 brick.
Okay. The other brick is.
Oh wait, were those all the bricks attacks? Or that does not hit.
14, 28, 14,
So one hit.
12, 13 damage.
Slashing.
It's a great axe, I believe. Sure, let me check.
Yes, I 2 points of lightning damage shocks you. The more Dr. Henkel bleeds, the more you and his grappled arms seems to take damage from him bleeding on you.
Brick, it was nice knowing you.
The other brick lying on the ground seems unconscious. And suffering really badly. Dr. Henkel's turn. He takes the tiny brick and throws him towards the center of the room.
Ew.
Small creatures, he has advantage. So 6. And he tosses you 5 feet. And then he moves over to the side of the door, which gives you an attack of opportunity if you want to take it.
Sure.
Okay.
$20.
You hit.
$15 slashing.
15 slashing damage. Dr. Henkel squelches as you strike him again from behind. And once again, the spurt of blood, lightning blood, sprays out all over you. 4 points of lightning damage. Dr. Henkel fiddles around with his lab coat.
Oh,
reaches
wait,
into
no, I
one-
have orc resistance, so that's 1.
No, you're not dead. You're on one.
Yeah, I'm on
Oh, okay.
one.
You're both on one.
No. Yeah, but only one did the resilience. Has used his resilience.
So when he was hit over here, and you took the other point of damage, one brick is down again
Okay.
for the first time, but not dead. The ankle fiddles in his jacket and finds a key card, swipes it on the door, drops the key card on the ground, and just his tentacle just fiddles over the panel, but you can't quite see what he's typing in, as it sounds like 6 buttons are being pushed very fast. And the door opens, and then Dr. Henkel slips out through the door. Once again, the light flashes. Oh, but it's not the turn. I should actually symbolize when SCP-173 gets his turn.
Yeah.
Twelve. Soon. Dr. Henkel has left the building. He's still in the hallway. Actually, no, he's in the elevator, actually. Jamming buttons with his finger.
Oh, so this room is an elevator.
Yes, to the right here is an elevator.
Alright.
There we go. Revealed an elevator. And his one eye is looking at you, Brick. He's like, don't try it. Look how badly you turned out. Frida, it's your turn. You have haste, remember?
Yes. Okay. So I'm assuming I still can't go inside the satanic circle thing. Even though the other guy went in there and the
It
thing
seems
attacked
the
him.
ritual stopped.
I still don't trust it though.
You still don't trust it, though. Alright.
But also, am I somehow immune to this thing because I hugged it first and it didn't do anything?
Who knows?
Can I, like... I want to, like, investigate the guy, but... I don't think we have time. Okay, anyway. I'm just gonna run around the circle. How am I gonna attack this thing? Wait, 60... So how many blocks? 12.
It's about there. You can make it to the other side.
Wait, I can't see the thing. Where?
You
Are you clicking?
so you can make it to about the other side.
Ah, okay. Do I still have an action left?
Yes, you have 2 actions left, so you can actually dash twice. So that's 120 more movement speed you still got.
Hectic. Okay. Is the elevator door still open?
Yes, but it looks like it's closing.
Am I gonna be fast enough to make it through?
Yes.
Okay, actually, wait. Do I want to go through?
I'll follow you.
The
Okay,
you would.
I am through.
Yeah, you can actually make it inside. The sensor says, no, it's the other door. It's not that elevator. That just takes you deeper into the complex.
Oh, damn it. Now what?
Pull you out. I'll pull you out.
Yes, now what? It's the great question we always ask players after they
Okay,
make the
well, I
decision.
still have an action, so I'm gonna stab the thing with my sword.
Yes.
Do I use my dex?
You use your intelligence. No.
Hell yeah. Is it intelligence? No, it's
You
not
didn't-
the one with the magic. It's just the pole things.
But that one is a bonus action spell, remember?
No, it's the one Brick gave us.
I know, but to enchant it, magic weapon, you said was a bonus action spell.
Yeah, but I'm not enchanting it though.
Okay, so it's dex. No, it's
Okay.
strength. It's a strength weapon, sorry. You can hold it two-handed, though, for more
I
damage.
don't have any strength. So it's just a normal d20.
Yes, but you roll it twice, because you're attacking twice.
Oh. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. Can I use my luck and roll again?
Oh, you got lucky. Yeah, you can roll. Re-roll that one.
Yes.
From a 1 to a net 20.
Imagine, eh?
Yo.
Yo, I almost forgot I have lucky. Okay.
Alright, that's your first attack is a nat 20.
What do you mean, the first attack?
Yeah, so... Oh, you rolled 17 to hit, and then a nat 1, which you
And then
changed
I
up.
rolled, yeah.
Okay,
okay.
so they both hit. His AC is
Yay,
16.
okay, this was D8, yeah. Okay.
First.
6. And then 4.
The double... Okay, you double the 4, so that is 6 plus 8. Which
Wait,
is...
why do you, wait, what?
It's D8 for the first attack, and a D8 for the second attack, and you rolled a nat 20 on the second attack.
Yeah.
So that is doubling the second attack's damage, which
Oh,
is a
I
4.
didn't know that.
You doubled
Hell
the
yeah.
dice.
Nice.
No strength to add to them, that's their rolls, so that is 14 points of damage.
Hell yeah. Okay, does he die now?
No, but you do get shocked. The first attack deals... Okay, you take 11 points of lightning damage as you
Damn
whack Dr. Henkel, and he zaps you back, and he's like, oh shit, I thought the fight was over. Usually when you get into the elevator and you try to close the door, the fight's over. Where'd you come from?
The worst nightmare, dude. That's where.
And he's like, looks down at his one hand, and the nat 20 chopped off one of his tentacles, the one that's holding his coat. Ah! It'll take a year to grow that back.
Not unless you die first.
Why are you trying to kill me?
Because you wanted us to die? I don't know.
I thought they sent you here to participate in what the warlocks were doing.
No. We're trying to escape, dude.
Oh, that's even worse. He's like jamming the elevator button. Come on, come on, come on. On his turn it closes, so you got a whole round, basically. And that's all your movement speed and actions. It's the Minotaur's turn.
Wait, can't Scrap still do anything?
Oh yeah, Scraps can still move.
Okay. Scraps, I'm sorry, but I'm sending you to battle this thing.
So Scraps can roll to attack him.
Please, just hit. 20?
It does not hit.
Oh, my soul.
Natural
Scraps,
armor.
I'm so sorry.
Natural armor is pretty high.
Shit.
The Minotaur follows your lead, and it goes, yeah! As he charges in to do an attack called Cowhard with Vengeful. No? Onslaughter. He charges the creature and he tries to pierce at it. The attack had a name. It's +6 to hit. As he tries to jam at it with his horns. Sadly, his horns just stop with a soft thunk as he hits this creature as hard as concrete. And he's like, this one is far more formidable than I had thought. Sanchez says, we don't have time. It won't end like last time. And he dashes 60 feet almost over here. Then the lights flicker and you hear a crunch. In an instant, let's see here. So higher than 50, it's the Minotaur. Lower than 50, it's Scraps.
I can rebuild Scraps, it's fine.
Ooh, lower than 50. It's Scraps. You hear crunch in an instant.
Yeah.
He took 136 points of damage.
Oh my soul.
As the creature had literally just bent itself and completely crushed Scraps into the ground, flat as a tin can.
Ooh.
Dead.
That's a lot of damage.
Creature is now stuck in the bent over prone position, but it's still crushed Scraps. Dr. Bees, it's your turn.
Is there anybody else for me to shoot at?
There's the doctor and the big statue man.
The doctor. So is that elevator now not moving anymore?
It's going to close.
Um,
Things happen on your turn, which seems to be the effect SCP 821 has. Combat has turns.
Where's that? Just remind me. That elevator where's that elevator going? Is that going deeper into the facility?
Yes.
And these doors here, where did you say they go? The bottom ones?
They have a large paint right above them saying storage facility.
Oh, but here. Aaron, the door up here?
The door up, that's not a door, that's a crate filled with Warlock's casting materials.
I'm going to ransack the casting materials.
Inside you find an opened large plastic bag of what looks like blue chalk and another bag of sea salt. It's slightly pinkish due to its high concentration of salt.
Grab both of those.
A handful. No, they're quite large bags. There's a bucket next to each of them, like a small scoop.
There's a blue chalk and sea salt. Can I kind of scoop some out and put it in the briefcase?
Yes, just fill the whole briefcase with sea salt and chalk.
Alright, can I find
I said yes, you can. You can. That's Misty Step.
how to get over here?
You already moved 20 feet.
Yeah, can I kind of like
That's how far you can move. So
is that with Misty Step or without?
the 60 foot is with Misty Step.
Can I get into the elevator without Misty Step?
No.
Damn it. Will the elevator like be open the next time I return, or will it have kind of buggered off by then?
The doors will start to close.
Can I use a second level spell to Misty Step into the elevator?
Yes.
Except with bees instead of mist.
Yes, you can reflavor it as a swarm of bees covers you, and then they fly really quickly to this location over here, and then you reform into a swarm of bees.
And then I jump inside the elevator.
You're already inside of it.
Yeah. And then that's pretty much me. For that turn, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you got some nice ingredients, though. Look on the bright side.
Can I use them to summon Cthulhu? Actually,
Later.
question about that. Can you only use spell ingredients for pre-prepared spells, or can you kind of experiment with them?
Experimentation depends upon a degree of success. It's not a guarantee, so...
But there is a possibility to like test stuff out and see what magical stuff does what, and kind of.
You can't cook an omelette out of thin air. You always need eggs.
Yeah, but what I mean is, like, can we only follow the recipes the official guide gives us, or can I try and fuck around until I find one of my own recipes through trial and error?
That's what trial and error is for, and that's how recipes come about. New
Fuck yeah.
fucking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yue, it's your turn. She's not here. She's going to dash down here and ask Sanchez, how do we open that door? How do we get out of here? Emma, it's your turn. Sanchez says, we just need to press that button on the side of the door, and then we can enter the room. And then we should be able to find the right room with the SCP that'll get us out of here.
Brock down.
Yeah, broke
One
down.
of the bricks are one of the bricks is down. The other one's fine. They're no longer grappled, and they're no longer.
I'm going to use prayer of healing again on all 4 of the people. So what's the range? 30 feet. Okay, I need to move along. There. Okay, that's about 30 feet. I cast prayer of healing on all.
That's about
4 of
60
them.
feet. That's 60 feet. So
Yeah.
you've
That's-
used your action to dash.
This was. What is prayer of healing? I know. Why did it
It's
load?
a channel divinity.
No, it's.
Prayer of healing, isn't that the spell that you do on
There's an evocation.
Yeah, that's the school of the spell.
Duration instantaneous. Casting time 10 minutes. The casting time is 10 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah, because you use it on a short rest.
Damn. Okay,
You got healing word, right?
I do. But I also... Yeah, healing word. Healing.
Oh, Dr. Bees, you got to roll poison damage for everybody inside of the the swarm of bees.
What's how many of what?
It's 2d6. And can Frida and Dr. Henkel roll me a Constitution save?
Oh no.
Can I
As-
just I turn this form off now?
Constitution.
You can turn it off, yes. The elevator is filled with bees, and Dr. Henkel is screaming, "I'm allergic!"
Finally. Something.
Brock gets 11 points of healing.
I rolled
yay.
12 for Constitution.
Brick down or both bricks?
Just one. Which
The real
one?
brick, Emma. The real brick.
The real brick.
Whoever you think is the real brick.
Well, the one is now on 11, and the other one is now on 1.
You know, the downed one. Because only the down one is the real brick because he's stupid enough to get downed.
Okay. Yeah, Dr. Henkel doesn't like the bees swarming around the room. Alright. Ronchi the Great says, "This creature is no match for me." He steps into the circle. He's alright. And he casts a spell. A large beamish ray fires at the creature. Blue in color. And has to make a Constitution save. It fails.
So what is this radius around bees?
It's a swarm of bees.
Okay, Brick is just going to get out of that.
It's 1d8. 7 points of damage to the concrete block. The Ronchi the Great says, "Look, I have harmed the beast." Brick, it's your turn.
Brick is going to move out of the way, and this brick is going to move out of the way. And the brick with the vial of liquid is... What color is the liquid?
The liquid seems to be a bright blue. Wait, let me get the exact colors. I'm getting it here. Do you want to drink it?
What color is it?
It's not the color of Kool-Aid. It's not the color... Ah. The vial is a murky white liquid.
Okay, I'm going to save that for later. I'm going to do anything. I thought maybe it was a healing potion.
Yeah, no, it seems to be a thick white liquid.
Right, this is a larger door here at the south, right?
Yes.
Alright, the bricks are gonna go towards that one.
Okay.
Is there a keypad or...
Yes, there's a keypad.
So there's
Right,
a password needs to be put in.
No, it's got an open and close button on the door. It doesn't need a keypad, it just needs a card to be swiped through it.
I'm just going to 1, 2, 3, 4.
Doesn't Sanchez have the key card?
I think my
Yeah.
movement speed and action will get me there, so that's going to be my turn.
Yes.
I have 80 feet of movement with
Do
my
you?
action to dash because my movement went up by 10 feet.
From
Leveling up.
the barbarian
Yeah, barbarian.
raiders. All right. Dr. Henkel grabs Dr. Bees because of the strength differences, and throws him outside of the elevator 10 feet.
I thought the door closed.
It's closing, so that's why he's doing that. And as a bonus action, he will shove you, Frida.
Rude.
Make a strength contest. As one of his tentacles just swipes you across the ribs, you're shoved 10 feet back as the elevator door closes.
Damn.
And Dr. Henkel is gone. Top of the round, Frida. It's your turn.
Well,
Oh, Dr. Bees, you can move around your swarm. The swarm of bees.
Can I turn it off? What do you mean that?
I mean, you've summoned these creatures and they didn't move last turn.
I just like leave them where they are and tell them not to do anything.
Alright, they'll defend themselves. So, Frida, it's your turn.
do we know anything about the statue?
Roll history.
History. Don't know.
Just roll history.
Oh,
You can't quite remember anything after having snorted cocaine. It was quite an ordeal. Trying to remember exactly what happened back then. Since it was your first time, of course, indulging. Couldn't take in quite a lot of what happened. It was mostly traumatic.
but I hugged it though.
That you do remember.
So why am I not dead?
No, but you still have your turn. You still have a lot of movement and a lot of actions.
Okie dokie. Well, I don't think that thing's gonna die anytime soon. I'm gonna. Wait, what are we looking for in the room down here again?
No idea.
A way out.
Okay, I'm gonna dash this way.
We
So
still have
you've
to
got-
find our patron.
Patron?
The cup. The person inside the cup.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the one, kind of the reason why we're going to all the cities and investigating all of the weird bullshit.
So you got 60 feet of movement, and you can dash another 60 feet. Up to about there, and that's one action spent.
Okay, yeah, I'll just stand there.
Why not push the button, says Sanchez. Could use a lot of help. Here's the key card. Come grab it from me.
I ran out of movement speed,
Oh,
so
that makes sense. Well, I moved there instead then.
Okay. He hands you the key card.
Epic.
And you got more movement still. Oh, one more action.
Brick, can you catch?
yeah.
Okay, I throw the key card to you.
Do I catch it?
You do catch it.
Okay.
Yay. Okay, I think that's all I can do.
Yeah. The Minotaur's turn as he takes his tiny hand axe and he
The Minotaur.
he chops with all of his might, but he can't seem to make a dent in the creature. And he says, "All right, I think this one's just a statue. We should be wary next time of actual enemies." As Sanchez runs up to the door and is like pressing the open button. He's like, "Quickly swipe it with the key card." And then lights flash. And the poor Minotaur, you hear crunch as in an instant, less than a second, he goes from being a solid creature down to being that is mushed paste on the ground.
The Minotaur.
The Minotaur is dead
Oh no!
as the SCP has once again smushed him straight into the ground. Dr. Bees, it's your turn.
Can I turn the bees off?
Yes, you can.
And then that's me, and I'm gonna stare at the statue really hard.
All right then.
Don't you wanna, dude, investigate the freaking statue or something?
Can I? I don't know if I want to go near that thing.
Then, I don't know.
Roll history for me.
Yeah, we'll do.
What are you saying you're doing? Okay.
Wait, Jesus, 3.
Oh,
Can I investigate the statue? I don't know if that helps.
Yes, you can roll an investigation. You seem to notice that you never see it move, especially when the lights flicker in the room. The creature must only be able to move, as you remember it previously, when
The hell?
sure, if
Can
you
I-
could see in the dark, you could see it moving. So essentially, it won't move if you can see it in the dark. And no
But
bees
I do have
light
dark vision.
up to 60 feet.
Yeah. Okay, so does he tell me that?
There's been a lot of distraction in the room, especially with the good doctor trying to flee. Yeah, what do you tell her, Dr. Bees?
Sorry, I died there for a second. What were you guys saying?
You realized it moves when only you can see it.
Can I tell them that and then order my bees to watch it? Because I just googled it and apparently bees can see in the dark.
Can they? Alright.
I think so, unless I'm reading a bullshit article.
They could probably see in the dark, but not very far, though.
Can I tell them to move up really close to it and one swarm on each side of it and just stare at it really intently? All
Yes.
of them. Yeah. And then while I'm doing that, I'm going to move over here.
20 foot. 20 foot. With the bee swarm covering it. That's how far. Oh, they can dash. Bees can dash, everybody.
how bizarre.
Alright. The bee swarm is near enough to it. Yue takes the card from Brick, swipes it, and presses the button. All in one go. And the doors open up. And the doors open up, I say. Come on. There we go. Leading to another large room with 6 doors in it, each of them labeled with different storage facility. Storage facility 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We've still got a bit of time, so let's hurry this up. And UA will... Oh, why can't I select anything? Ah, this map. You will see. Has the map been revealed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, and then she can move inside. She asks, which door do we go to? And Sanchez is trying to remember. Emma,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
I cast light around this area and then move.
What, over here?
Yeah, just like inside the circle if I can.
Yeah, you do illuminate light on the inside of the circle.
Okay. There,
Problem
problem somewhat
solved.
solved.
Somewhat solved.
It'll never truly be solved.
Ranchi the Great is sizing up the creature, not... yeah, without the creature being able to move because of the bees, we can skip combat.
Damn.
I told you bees were the superior magic form.
Well, until they no longer last after an hour.
You better fucking run.
So Sanchez says we're looking for not a mirror, but a mirror with a red disc on it, like a disc made out of stone. It should stand out basically. Let's take a look around each of these containers.
Okie dokie.
Alright, the bricks go to this container here.
So opening up that container.
I thought they were storage rooms.
There are storage rooms.
Oh, that kind of container. Okay.
Yeah, opening up the storage room. You see there's packed with boxes and crates. Mostly the regular cardboard boxes, each one filled with dozens of plushy stuffed animals that all look like they've been discarded Build-A-Bears.
In the one I opened up.
Yes.
No, and I close it again.
Miss me with that gay shit. Alright.
I'm not bringing Chucky into this. Fuck that.
I open this one.
Inside of that storage container area. I said reveal. Why did it hide? It's hiding it again. Hide, reveal. There we go. Inside of that storage container area are large crates filled with fruit, like watermelons that are resting inside of straw containers inside of those large crates.
Mm-hmm.
The watermelons all have faces drawn on them, or meticulously crafted in some areas, but the faces all look like they're in agony.
Okay, that does not look good.
Sanchez opens the bottom container. And when he opens it up, you see the inside of the room is filled with 3 giant slugs. Snails that just move around, slurping up the floor. And then they sort of like look towards him as he opens the door. And then he's like, nope, not that one. He closes the door again. It's got to be one of these.
Okay, can I close this door?
Yes.
Cool.
Yue opens up the one on the far right. Far left. This room is mostly empty except for one box with the strict label saying, "Do not open, only for target practice."
To listen to what the good person has to say, what the label has to say.
She opens it. Because that's exactly what she would do. Inside of the box, she hears burping and tiny scraps of paper folding in this paper mache. Inside of the shredded pieces of paper inside of this box. Seems to be a box that out of it pops a paper mache dragon.
Oh.
That flies about all on its own.
Take
She
it,
will do
right?
it. Yeah, she takes the box. Sanchez opens up one of the last rooms over here. Opening up the room is a half-empty storage room filled with boxes. And inside of these boxes are more boxes. And inside of those boxes are even more boxes, but they are all
wow.
different boxes every time you open them up. They each have a lid, and they each have different colors, and they're all separated, and none of the colors touch the same color inside of the box. And without further ado, he says that's not the one, and he doesn't want to be involved in that one.
Then we
So it's
open
boxes
this one.
within boxes within boxes.
Yes.
Like a
Like
Russian
boxing day.
nesting dolls.
Yes, it seems there's no end to the boxes.
Oy.
The last room seems to have a label on the side of it, which none of you read. It says safe SCPs for future testing and storage. So inside of this room, there are large locked containers and one very large piece of reflective mirror on top of a table, and on that mirror is a red disc.
Cool, Sanchez, we found it. What is it?
It is the image that I posted last week. Just scroll up a bit on Discord.
Aha.
It says this disc is what's going to get us out of here. So gather up everybody, because I'm pretty sure they're going to barge with security into this room any second now.
Everybody now. Yeah, yeah. Everybody now.
As you hear the elevator door ding, and there you see step out as a whole squadron of military uniforms. Step out in single file. All of them armed with rifles. Okay.
That's excessive.
Emma, Yue carrying her box of no, it's not excessive at all. All the rifles switch on and they all have flashlights on them. The wizard also quickly scurries into the room.
The fuck was that?
A sneeze. How cute.
Excuse me.
Sanchez fits the mirror upright, places it up against the wall, and he says, so what I've read about this is basically he takes the red object and he places it on the mirror, but then he pushes his hand through the mirror itself
Oh damn.
up against the wall. And then he steps into the mirror, and then the opaque reflective color of the mirror itself disappears as you see Sanchez on the other side and he's standing in what looks like an office building. He says, "Oh, come on, inside here."
Quickly, when they, I just want to remember, when they arrested us or captured us, did I have the briefcase with the goblet inside of it on me?
Yes.
Alright. I ask, is this part of the SCP facility on the other side?
I didn't get to read all the files, but I assume it's a way out. It's better than being trapped here again.
Alright, let's go through. But we do need to get our stuff we came with, because there's something very important in there.
Yes, but it seems not many things in this room resemble what you once had.
Nope.
Alright, and that's where we will pick up next week.
Ah.
The Mirror World.
Woo.
With the Red Sea object. Alright, everybody, thank you for playing tonight, and we will see you all next week.
Alright, cool. Alright, say bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.